Hello, freak bitches.
They hated it so much because it was humiliating, and it got a reaction out of them, and I just kept doing it. It's so much. It was so much fun, and a lot of times Anthony, like at first, hated it, but then Anthony started to love it. But then Opie never loved it, and it was always kind of fun to do because I knew, like deep down, Uncle Paul he hates, so I would always do Uncle Paul just to fucking make him sick. They hated it so much because it was humiliating, and it got a reaction out of them, and I just kept doing it. It's so much. It was so much fun, and a lot of times Anthony, like at first, hated it, but then Anthony started to love it. But then Opie never loved it, and it was always kind of fun to do because I knew, like deep down, Uncle Paul he hates, so I would always do Uncle Paul just to fucking make him sick. Because he couldn't get with Uncle Paul. Anthony, of course, could.
Are you more comfortable now doing it without him?
The radio show?
Yeah.
Much.
Yeah.
Much. Oh, yeah. We stopped liking each other. I mean, the reality is, I really mean that. I don't wish the guy bad in his real life. Like, I don't want bad shit to happen to him. But we simply stopped liking each other. So, but he was enjoying his afternoon show much more without me than he was with me. I got the morning spot for whatever, I think the company just was annoyed at him or whatever. They liked that me and Sam were hungry. But his afternoon show was good. I mean, him and Sherrod and those guys, they were having fun. So people didn't like it, they didn't like it, but he sounded like he was having fun. And he was loose.
What got him fired? Like, what happened?
What the technical reason was he had filmed Roland Campos, our booker, taking a shit. Now, I know Opie well. He filmed me doing it in 2009, but he was being a goofball. I don't think he was trying to be degrading,
right.
Just being an ass. And then showing it to, I think, a couple of the comics. And I guess, I don't know exactly, I heard about it after the ball had already been rolling. So somehow Roland got nervous that he was going to release it. And maybe Opie was teased. I don't know what Opie said to him. I really don't. But I think that it got back to one of Roland's bosses, and then the head of the talent department spoke to him. And then once human resources got involved, then things change. And I remember there was a clip of, it was getting bad, and there was another producer in the studio named Paul, and he was videotaping it, and I think he had been on Roland's side. And he thought Opie was being a dick to him. He's like, "You're being a dick to me." And Opie's like, "Yeah, because you chose Roland in this whole thing." Like making it a public thing that was really uncomfortable. And then Paul goes, "Yeah, well, I thought it was wrong." And then Sherrod goes like, he was having fun. We all saw the tape. He was enjoying it. He was laughing. And when I heard that, I'm like, oh no, he just said we all saw the tape. Oh. Like that just made it. And again, maybe they were going to fire him anyway. I don't know. Like they don't tell me that shit. But he thinks that the company was out to get him. I don't know. And again, I don't know what they said to him privately. But to me, he had 2 months left on his deal. And no company wants to fire you 2 months out because of the potential
lawsuits.
They would much rather let you ride it out and then just not re-sign you.
Well, Sirius is in a weird place because of podcasts.
Yes.
I mean, it's just in a very weird place. The idea of paying money for these talk shows that are going to get interrupted by commercials and to have to listen to them only when they come on and not have them on demand. It's such an inferior distribution method.
Well, they are on demand. Like now they're on demand. Is
on your phone?
An hour after it's up, you can get it.
Or an hour after it's up.
Yeah.
But live.
You can listen live on the phone and get it on demand. Yep.
What I'm saying is on your radio. Like if you're in your car and you can't just pick, I want to listen to Tuesday's Opie and Anthony show or Jim Norton and Sam show. I can't just pick that.
I don't know if you can unless you have a phone hooked. There might be a way to do it.
I don't phone hooked up.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Right, but I don't think you could do that. Like Sirius Radio is only playing what's playing right now.
I think so, but I could be
I
wrong.
mean, it is
you
on
might
my
be right.
car.
I don't know.
My car. I mean, I don't have a thing where I could just pick an episode.
How is a podcast played in a car?
You just there's a bunch of different ways. One, you can do it where you could stream it live through YouTube. Some people do that and you just play the audio, and if you have it set up, you can play the video. Some people do it where you're on Stitcher. And Stitcher is a low bit rate version, meaning it's the audio quality is not as good because it's compressed, but it's way quicker to download. So if you have some sort of a plan where you want to get less data per month, a lot of people use Stitcher.
Okay.
Or they just get it off of iTunes. But the thing about it is that if you have your phone Bluetooth up, you literally, all you have to do is press play, and it'll immediately play like whatever episode. Like you could scroll through, you could scroll through our stuff, Like if you go
It
to
works with Siri now too on the new operating system. I think
Oh,
you can
yeah.
just like ask for it.
yeah, you could play it for Siri. But if you go through, have you ever done? Do you use it? Do you use iTunes or
iTunes,
the podcast app?
I
Like,
never look at podcast standings. I don't want
These
to
are
get
all
depressed.
the recent ones of all the ones that I subscribe to, and I can just take one, click it, and boom, now it's playing.
Yeah.
I mean, that's
It's done
that's
differently on
incredible.
Sirius. Yeah, the app you have to use, but the on-demand is pretty good. But I think it's an hour after it airs, you can get it forever. I
That's
believe.
good.
I don't listen. I don't re-listen to the show. I mean, I never listen to our show. I listen to it on drives and like, wow, I kind of like it. It's new. We finally got Anthony back in the building.
He's allowed to come on as a guest.
In the building. I fought for 3 years for that, and literally right after he got fired, they let Anthony back in.
After Opie got fired.
Yeah, and I'm not saying Opie
think-
kept him out. I don't know. To be really honest, I don't know. I don't think that he actively kept him out, no.
Do they know the real numbers? Like, do they ever tell you how many people are actually listening?
Never. I don't know if they know. I mean, I don't know how they would track that. They may. But they don't. And a part of me is like, I really want to know because it will give us negotiating power.
Yeah.
And a part of me is like, I really don't want to know. But the fact that we're getting raises, I think we're doing okay. Like that's the only way I can tell.
Right.
Is that I know that they want to keep me every time the contract's okay. We must be doing okay. But no, I don't know what the numbers are.
It's amazing how quickly it became a different thing. You know, like I remember when Howard went to Sirius, it was like,
Amazing
wow,
how quickly it
hallelujah,
became a
finally
different
we're going
thing.
to get,
You know, like-
uncensored.
like,
I remember
right.
when Howard went to Sirius,
then
it
it
was like,
became,
wow,
wow.
it's still just radio.
It's still just radio.
It's still live, and now you have to pay for it. Now it's $10 a month. I mean, he made out like a bandit. I mean, he made ridiculous sums of money from it.
Sure.
But where's the future in that? It just seems like it's like almost like investing in. I mean, if you're someone who's got a piece of that, it's like, where's that going? Like, how are you going to keep? You can't even use it in a tunnel.
You know, the thing with Sirius, and this is like scary for job security, but they're really, Scott is good at getting big name talent, like a Beatles channel and all this stuff. They're good at getting good name, big name people doing shows.
Craig Ferguson's on there now.
Craig's on
right?
our channel, yeah, on Faction. We're
You
on
guys
the-
are all on Faction now.
Faction Talk. Yeah, I hate the name because it doesn't say comedy, but whatever, it is what it is. It's us, and then Cavino and Rich, and then Ellis, and
Talk about it. I tried to explain it.
What we at the beginning too is that he had a crew in there, right?
Yes.
And it was I found out they were getting paid.
Yeah, me too. That hurts.
Which
Bonfire pays.
what?
Bonfire pays.
Bonfire pays
Yeah.
every time.
Yeah.
I don't care about not. Look, I've gone in and done Jim and Sam show without getting paid.
Does not pay.
No, it doesn't. But I don't care because I love Jim and Sam, and they've done a lot for me, and they brought
Also
me.
a bigger platform, so for the road and shit like that. It's,
But no, it's not that. It's that, and I've done Opie show a million times. I've actually lost money because I got to pay $50 to park. I come into Westchester, I got to lose money.
Yeah.
But then when you're sitting there, you find out that someone's getting $750 a pop,
Yes.
and I'm actually getting
$750.
That's crazy money.
I'm
I've never
getting-
gotten a dime.
I'm getting charged. I'm getting charged. I'm getting charged $50
Yeah.
to do the show.
But you get a free sandwich.
Yeah, but it's like, you know what? I was
They're
like,
really going for Bobby's
Heart.
heart.
I was a little like, well, wait a minute. It didn't make sense to me. But I understand it because
I don't get it.
I'll tell you why. Because you're building up a crew that's going to be loyal to your show. I do Bennington's, I do Howard Stern's wrap-up show, I do Jim's, I do whatever show I want, right? But the guys that you're paying are going to do your show.
There's co-hosts, more or less. Like, I mean,
Right.
they're on every show.
Right.
That's a different story. If they're on every show,
But you don't think Vic's jumping around?
but it's different though. If you're on every show and you're a co-host, it doesn't matter. Like if like I pay
Yeah.
Zach to co-host my show, he can do whatever the fuck he wants to do. But he's on my show every single time. He's my fucking co-host.
Yeah.
Every time I could depend on him, he's there.
Yeah, I understand that, but it's like, I've been going in there a long time.
Yeah.
I mean, waking up at the crack of fuck. And look, it was an even exchange. You know what I mean? There was a lot of stuff. I got exposure. It was on a great show. It was
Yes.
funny, blah, blah, blah. But it was just like, what the fuck? You know what I mean? I got a kid. I got a fucking house. I
Right.
got a mortgage. I'd like to, if you at least given the opportunity, like, hey, do you want? But that's just not. That's the way it rolls. After I dealt with that, it was like, all right, I get it. But it was
But you
still,
weren't willing to come in every day and be his co-host.
if you for $750 a fucking
yeah,
pop.
exactly.
You would
to
have done
make-
it.
I'd have to do the math, but I might have came in and went and did a couple days.
I would suck Opie's cock for $750 a show. Every show.
Exactly. Right.
Thanks, Opes. Done.
You made him come.
Yeah, I made him come.
That's pretty good.
I
Lewis is good.
I don't know. I don't know. I just didn't know. But
Yeah.
then when you find out that people are getting paid, you're like, what the fuck?
It hurt.
Sherrod is making 3 times more than I am at SiriusXM.
Tons of money.
I'm going to throw a bottle through the window of that building.
Not anymore.
You could work it out. Like, let me come in this many times for lower money.
Well,
we
but
can
look,
figure something out.
But I think he was trying to maybe he was trying to find a crew.
He had
Maybe
a
he
crew.
was trying to find his new Opie and Anthony. And I guess that's what he
Bait him
did
in
with
with
those
money?
3 guys. Well, I mean, that's how you do it. You pay if you pay people money,
And
they're
one of
going
them still turned his back on him, right?
Who?
Well, no, Roland was the booker and one of the
Oh,
producers.
Roland was a
It's
booker,
different.
yeah,
It's
so-
different. And he didn't, I don't think, I think that Roland was just fucking.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I still think that. It seemed like if you're going to go and do that and complain, you're just done with the guy. You don't like the guy as it is. You just don't do
That's
that.
my point.
You don't do it.
That's my point. Is that it's not the fact that he did it; it's the fact that Roland was like, I don't want. I felt uncomfortable you doing it. I got to go tell somebody because I would never do that to anybody.
Yeah.
Even somebody I don't like, I wouldn't do that. I would have a conversation with them. I'd be like,
course,
dude,
you go
delete,
straight to them.
delete the
Yes,
fucking video. Don't be an
exactly.
asshole.
Right.
I'm not cool with that shit.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, but Roland
So-
was getting like stress rashes. He was fucking miserable.
Yeah. I mean, look, Roland's got a stressful job
Yeah,
as it is.
Totally.
And it just all. But now it's over. I mean, you don't have to worry about any of it. I mean, he will. He's saying that he's got something. Someone said that Sherrod's got a TV network.
Who knows? Network.
Yeah.
Network.
I swear to God.
Oxygen.
Or something. He's got some TV deal that he's plugging Opie into and the chef into, and they're going to do something. So who knows?
Great.
Look, man. Who knows? It sounded like when I listened to the show, they were having a fucking good time with those 3 guys.
Oh yeah.
I mean, so I don't give a fuck. If you're having a good time, have a good time.
Have a ball, but
I
pay
can't.
everybody
I
and be
can't.
up front.
I can't not. If the wrap up show calls me, I have.
Of
Are you
course.
crazy? I love those. I had a blast with those guys. And of Jim and Sam, I have to do that show. Bennington, I love
The
Bennington.
best.
He's the best.
$750 a show. I literally wouldn't do any of the other shows.
That's crazy.
I really wouldn't.
I mean, look-
if they offered you $750 a show, they said, dude, but you can only go on Opie's. It's the only radio show at SiriusXM you're allowed to do. $750 a show. We're gonna have you in 2-3 times a week. Promote whatever you want. Would you do it?
Totally.
100%. Why not?
That's a lot of money.
We can't
That
bitch
adds
about
up.
that. Yeah, fuck that.
I would go to the other shows and go, look, I can't go on your show.
Unless
I have
you pay
to do-
me
I
$850.
have a fucking house. I got a mortgage. I got a kid, and I have to do this. This is business. This is not personal.
Yes.
I would. I would. I would.
Of course, you tell them.
I would have that fucking.
I might do it for less.
Conversation.
Yeah, maybe.
I might, yeah.
But here's the thing about me that I had to find that out through somebody let it out of the can.
Yes.
I didn't find out. Hey, man, you know what I mean? Like
That's what hurt.
I felt like I was. I mean, as far as I was concerned, I was always a good. I was good on that show.
Mm-hmm.
I broke my knee. Fucking Billy the Bass Man. You know what, dude? Boom. All this horseshit that I've done on that show.
Oh,
Maybe
yeah.
it's a game of telephone and they're not getting paid $750. Maybe Opie's charging them $750 and it just got to you and it was misconstrued.
Wait, what do you mean?
I have no.
Play the farts
I was
again.
letting him.
That was complicated.
He was playing the farts.
Sponsors to pay for this shit. So, I do want to talk about something that went around the internet last week that was completely ridiculous. People were trying to make a big deal that I actually paid some of my comedian friends to do the radio show with me. I couldn't believe that it became a thing, but I said this on Twitter and I'll say it again. About a year ago, 9-10 months ago, SiriusXM came to me and just completely hammered me. They took, not that I'm crying poverty, but they took 50% of my salary away. They took away my morning show. They took away the name of the channel. They took away my staff. They took away my office. And it was such a surprise to me. I should have walked last October, but I'll be honest, I had nothing set up whatsoever because I assumed that I was just going to continue with SiriusXM for a little while. So I had to suck it up, sign a 1-year deal. They wanted 2 or 3. I said, no way, I'll do 1 because this is completely ridiculous. I said this to their face. I'm like, this is ridiculous what you're doing to me. And then what they said was, not only are we, taking all this stuff away, we want you to do a radio show with an A-lister. And they floated a bunch of names past me, and quite honestly, a couple of them were on my show. There wasn't any real chemistry. And then there were A-listers on this list that I've never done radio with. And at the time, I was doing a lot of radio with Vic Henley, Sherrod Small, The Cuban, Krista Stefano, Florentine's in there, Rich Voss, and I told them I'm going to do it my way, and I want to continue with the guys that have really helped me in the last year or two. So there was money put aside for a co-host, and I said, look, give me that money. I don't feel like picking one guy out of that list, so give me the money and I'll spread the wealth. For people to spin that into a bad thing, that I'm actually taking care of people that helped me build a new show, I don't have time for that, but I figured I would give it my 2 cents here before I move on. So in the end, I ended up paying 5 or 6 guys to come in and do the radio show with me as co-hosts. Not only that, the money that they allocated for me for a co-host wasn't enough, so I threw in my own money to just sweeten the pot a little bit. Although what these guys have done for me, they should have made twice as much as what SiriusXM/I was paying them. So then people turn around and try to say that I'm a bad guy for paying the guys that help me. I need to pay people to do radio with. This is the nonsense you got to deal with when you get a popular radio show out there. So I just wanted to give my 2 cents. Would you mind if you? Me and one of the I keep looking back and forth and hated his show.
Figure this out.
Because I want to be emotional like Jimmy is, but I
was on the floor once at Wall Street, so I feel like I know a little bit about Wall Street.
I'm Bernie, right? Mike, you tell me if I'm right. I'm Bernie.
All right,
now,
you're
Mike,
Bernie.
Patrice, and Opie.
Who am I?
You're Opie. You guys all want to invest some money.
I want to be cooler than Opie.
All right, you're Chip. So it's Mike, Patrice, and Chip. And
Thanks.
Chips.
I get it.
Chips Chips Oral Servitude is a company, and say that we specialize in draining that area. That's their company motto. And so say Chip gives his money
Chips
to me.
Orals.
Yeah, it's oral servitude.
Chips Orals.
Yeah, it's a very big company here in Chelsea, New York. Now Chip says to me, "Here's $100. I want to invest it." And I say, "Chip, I'm going to get you a big return on your money." And now
It's great. Unless Chip is stealing jokes, then
Chip does borrow from Anthony sometimes.
It's so funny.
Yeah.
Chip will just, and then say the joke and look around for approval. It's like a joke that was just.
What kind of an idiot would repeat a punchline after someone just did it? I mean, how humiliating. What kind of dope would do that?
Oh, my goodness. Yeah. How are things going over at Sirius XM Satellite Radio?
What does that have to do with what Jim just said?
Just a non sequitur. Oh. Just a little non sequitur I like to throw out there.
I see.
I'm a bi sequitur. Oh, shit.
Oh, shit, a robot.
He's roboting.
Nice.
Doing this sound.
How humiliating. What kind of dope would do that? What kind of dope would do that? What kind of dope would do that?
It's a sweet smile.
That's a good smile.
Thanks, babe. Big announcement.
Drum roll.
We're going to announce the live show that we're doing.
Oh! Whoa. Chip Chipperson live show?
That's right. And should I tease it for the next month?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Wait, no, you got to tell everybody when it is. What are you, nuts?
No, but I like to do radio teases, even though there's no commercials. Fuck yeah. I'm a Zoo Crew idiot.
Killing it.
Oh, my God, Chip.
The live show.
Chipper in the morning.
Fuck yeah. It'd be hipper than that, though.
Oh, sorry.
Of course.
Yeah, fucking chipper or something like that.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck yeah. I'm a Zoo Crew idiot. I'm a Zoo Crew idiot. I'm a Zoo Crew idiot.
Oh, my God.
Probably from the Pawnee.
Yeah.
No, she didn't. What do you think? She was riding too fast? Hold on.
Just that.
What do you think? She was riding too fast?
Yeah, that's what it was. She was riding too fast. You know,
No, she wasn't.
For my dad going, Freddie Britsky!
Is that what happened with you, Anthony?
Hold on. Hold on. I got the game.
Hold on. Fuck yeah. We can't do it here, though. We follow the rules.
Isn't that your favorite cookie? Chips Ahoy?
No.
Oh, man.
They're fattening.
They would always call me Titty Boy because I eat too many cookies.
You had titties?
Yes, I did.
Aw.
They were little heavy bosoms.
Aw, that's so cute.
But I would always wear shirts that showed them off like an idiot. I had little heavy bosoms, and I'd still wear mediums and smalls.
Oh, shit. Chipper.
My little bosoms would show. Fucking Titty Boy, they call me.
Oh, man.
That's so sad.
What's your favorite gift?
Keep this seat warm for Norton's little ass.
You're filling out.
That's funny because you're a fat.
Yeah, we got it. You have tits.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't have tits.
Yes, you have tits.
Look.
You know what
That's when I
sucks
sit
about
up
you?
straight.
I don't like that he smashes me and cracks up, and you give him
All
one
right.
little nick, and he goes, "I don't have tits."
I do, though.
All right, there you go.
I work hard on them. That was hurtful.
All right, back to the content.
That was hurtful.
It's not fun. I learned my lesson. It's not fun to be hurt.
Then I apologize.
Words hurt. Words do hurt. I apologize to you, fatty.
All right, B cup.
Holy shit.
There we go.
Touche, my friend. All right, so here's Darian O'Toole doing her show in San Francisco. Mediocrity. Remember, she said mediocrity.
Yes.
She hates mediocrity. Listen to this terrific radio.
Get out of here. There's nothing a guy could ever do on TV that dramatic.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something about prostate cancer. If you have somebody poke you in your butt cheeks with his finger, then you can just...
She is, yeah,
I have
over the
man
top.
boobs. My nipples get hard like Opie's.
What?
You got some delicious nips, sweetie. Opie's nips is just poking through. As we're talking about Tyree, it's just delicious. It's not even cold in the studio. That's just natural little.
What the hell's wrong with you? Now I gotta
sexy
cover up.
I gotta cover up.
Cover up.
I need a hot shower.
Sexy little nipple.
I gotta go take a rape shower.
Well, Anthony, no one else has sexy little nips like you sticking through that hot sweater.
It's not a sweater.
That little hot cashmere sweater with the light blue.
Cashmere.
Wow.
This is
Just hugging your body.
This is a piece of crap Gap pullover.
You've been working out. And let me tell you, men should be able to have hard nipples.
I feel violated.
Oh, my God.
I need to go on Tyra's show.
Yeah,
Jeez,
we'll make it about her.
You had titties?
Yes, I did.
Aw.
They were little heavy bosoms.
Aw, that's so cute.
But I would always wear shirts that showed them off like an idiot. Showed them off like an idiot. Showed them off like an idiot.
Yeah, Steve Wozniak started the old Apple with Steve Jobs. Ooh. And in this book, he talks about the creation of the chip.
What's that?
Oh, no. Yeah.
Oh, no.
The microchip, I would say.
The microchip. And how it's changed the world.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably the most amazing invention that has changed the world more than I think anything else.
What would that be?
The microchip.
What's that?
What's that?
I brought a little excerpt from his book.
Thank you.
I brought an excerpt from his book
You
because I
did?
think it's very fascinating.
Good.
Yes.
Experts are important to hear them talk.
No, excerpt.
You're saying it wrong, stupid. Cocksucker. Fuck you for Christmas.
Chip Voss.
What's that?
The beauty is, you can read books. I read books, and then you go, wow, that was fascinating. Now I go find the audio book. We do a radio show. Now I could bring the part of the fucking book in.
Book on tape?
To play for everybody.
Whatever they call it these days.
Yes.
My mother slapped me in the face one time for reading. She goes, "What are you, uppity? All of a sudden you missed the big pants."
So I brought in this little part of the book, Steve Wozniak talking about the microchip.
What's that?
That changed how we all live.
He was talking about what?
Don't get him going. We all know what it is.
Yes.
It's the micro
wafer.
Exactly. Here's Steve Wozniak.
Chips.
What's that?
Chips.
Chips. I never had the courage to ask Chip Chips.
What's that?
Steve Jobs. Free chips.
What's that?
Chip company.
What?
Very few chips.
What's that?
20 chips.
What's that?
Which is very, very few chips.
What's that?
Chips I had
That's
with
right.
few chips.
Yeah, what's that?
Ram chips.
What's
With
that?
Ram chips.
What's that?
8 chips.
What's that?
Used the chips,
What's that?
including chips.
What's that?
Chips.
What's that? What's that?
Chips on.
What's that?
The chips.
What's
The
that?
Chips.
What's that?
Chips. Their
What's that?
chips went bad to those chips.
Oh, what's that?
Registers, chips,
What's that?
dates, chips that were
What's
coming
that?
up. Small
Yeah,
chip.
what's
a
that?
couple of chips inside.
What's that?
Your chips
What's
could
that?
really do only one thing.
They do,
If
right?
chips
What's
were
that?
simpler inside a chip.
What's that?
If I could use chips,
What's
the
that?
amount of chips, a few chips
What's that?
together, and use a crystal clock chip.
What's that?
28 chips for the
What's that?
Pong design.
Wow,
I
that's
programmed
amazing.
These
I
little
never knew
chips,
that. What's that?
The fewest possible chips.
What's that?
Higher and higher
Oh,
in
what's
chip
that?
count.
What's that?
Approaching 200 chips.
What's that?
Thousands of little chips.
Oh, what's that?
Wire chips together. Steve would wire the chips together.
What's that?
Connecting chips
Oh,
with
what's that?
wires, chips,
Wires,
and
chip-
everything.
what's a chip?
He took a
What's-
normal digital chip.
What's that?
A chip that
What's
works
that?
with ones and zeros,
What's that?
not waves. And you spun this chip
Oh, what's
around
that?
with one little digital
That's
chip.
pretty-
The
what's
whole
that?
thing used 45
How did you
chips.
do that? What's that?
They were paying us
That's
based
really
on how
good.
few
These guys are
chips
very-
I
what's
could
that?
do it in.
Brilliant
Talking
to
about
put that kind of stuff
microprocessor
together
chips.
because what's that?
Only now all the CPU
I don't know how they're
parts were
doing
on
it.
one chip
What's that?
instead of a bunch of chips.
What's
like
that?
memory
I don't know
chips.
how they're doing this.
A CPU
It's really
on
driving
one
me crazy.
chip.
What's that?
And mine had a
This is such a
CPU that was
knowledgeable
on
group of
several
people
chips.
to put that-
Or another
all
processor
this stuff
like it.
together.
And some
I never
memory
could have done
chips,
what's that?
which
I
really
never
was
could have
just
done
a
something
glorified
like that.
bunch
It's
of
really
chips
difficult. What's that?
with just a
It's
few
really
chips.
difficult
And
to
a
that-
couple of
to be
other
this-
chips.
really- What's that?
Read-only
To be this
memory
really intelligent.
chips.
What's that?
Chips that hold
I
their
could never do
information.
something
You
like
get
that
a ROM
because
chip.
what's
All
that?
the
It just seems
components
like it's
and
really
chips.
difficult. What's that?
Chip
It just seems like it's very
The chips
difficult
I
to
was
what's that?
interested in.
Very difficult
The
to
fact
do
that
this
chip
because
was
what's
so
that?
easy to get.
I
Of
can't.
what the Motorola chip would
What's
have
that?
cost me. Chuck Peddle was
Chuck
peddling
Peddle? Who the
the
fuck
chip.
is that? What's that?
Put which chip?
Don't make
so
no-
that
what's that?
wire
It don't make
between
no
chips
sense.
would
What's
be
that?
short. The
Who the fuck
majority
is
of
Chuck
my
Peddle?
chips
What's
were
that?
RAM chips
Cocksucker.
on
What's
it
that?
and two
Don't make no
interface
sense.
adapter
Fucking- wait,
chips.
what's that?
I used
Cocksucker,
sockets
Chuck
for all
Peddle.
my chips
Fucking- what's
because
that?
I was
I
nuts
hate his
where the
fucking
soldered
guts.
chips that went
What's that?
bad
Don't mean
easily
nothing to me,
removed
Chuck
bad
Peddle.
chips
Fuck you. What's
with a
that?
couple of PROM chips.
Cocksucker. What's that?
These programmable
Don't mean
read-only
nothing.
memory
Fuck you.
chips.
What's
Two
that?
of these PROM chips that
What's
were
that?
available. These chips would
What's
hold
that?
my monitor program.
How
and
long
some
is this
PROM
tape? It's
chips.
fucking good.
Both
This
programs
guy's really
into the
smart.
chip.
What's that?
I borrowed 32 SRAM chips
What's that?
with these chips inside
That's
their
what?
sockets with all the chips
What's
in
that?
place to burn the program into
I can't
the
listen
chip.
to this.
I
What's that?
studied the chip's data sheets. Here was a computer with 30 chips on it, having
that?
so few chips.
What's
It was
that?
like the same amount of chips on an Altair. We're talking about a new memory chip, which would
that?
have 4K bits per chip. The first time silicon chip memory
that?
would only take 8 chips instead of the 32 SRAM chips, as few chips as possible.
that?
I had selection chips, vertical counter chips of the 2 of these selection chips, and maybe another chip or 2 worth of logic. Get a DRAM chip. 4K bit DRAM chips for sale at a reasonable price. But he got me Intel DRAM chips. I had to add a couple more chips to my computer, but the Intel chips were physically so much smaller than the AMI chips. A smaller sized chip with fewest chips. I was trying to get chips for a computer I'd designed. If I used chips by Synergetics, the computer had fewer chips than if I used Fairchild chips. Which Synergetics chips I'd use. The Synergetics chips I'd used in the design were much larger than the equivalent Fairchild chips. Not simply fewer chips. From designing for fewer chips, usually fewer chips means fewer connections, but not always. Add a couple of extra chips to go with Intel's chips. Because that chip design eventually became the standard for all memory chips. Solder all
I'm
their
just
chips
saying
to
it
a
now. I
printed
don't even know
circuit.
who's
They were
calling
getting
me.
chips
What's
almost
that?
free from their companies
What do you
anyway.
want, Ma?
We did end up finding
Ma,
a
you're not
chip
supposed to.
distributor.
You're not
When he
supposed to
paid
do
us,
that with those
we were able to
darker.
pay for the chips.
Ma, what's that?
Plug chips into sockets for
You
$1
fucking
a
sitting on
board.
it like that. I
Describe
don't
the
like
chips
this.
on
Ma,
the
what's
board
that?
with chips working
What's
at the
that? I feel like I'm
frequencies you would
dreaming
need.
of something.
Just a matter
What's
of
that?
buying more chips.
What's
The
that?
Apple II would be designed with colorability on those chips.
Oh,
In
what's
doing
that?
this, I knew I would save some chips.
fucking hate
the
this
Apple
book. What's
II
that?
ended up with half as many chips
What's
as the
that?
Apple
Why is he
I.
saying
By
this?
now, I had faster DRAM chips.
What's that?
These new chips
DRAM?
could
What
do
the
it
fuck are
twice
these?
every microsecond.
Oh,
This little
gosh.
blank board with chips on the
Oh,
top
what's
side
that?
of it. There wasn't a single chip I
I
could
know,
save.
what's
I was
that?
so impressed to meet him after
Please.
the role. His
Opie?
chip showed
What's
him how
that?
many chips and how it
chip?
worked
What's
and
that?
everything. That was making a chip that was
What's that?
compatible with. They said that any ROM chips
ROM,
we had
what's that?
around connected to a ROM or PROM chip on the board with just a single PROM chip. The 22 or so chips, about 20 of them weren't needed. I stripped out 20 of their chips. I did this using 2 chips.
What's that?
One chip was a register and one was a PROM.
What's that?
And saving it to the master 8-bit chip register.
What's that?
And put in the exact same chips.
What's that?
And had us add chips that you do have inside the chip. That's
what's
because the chip didn't already have 4-bit microprocessor chip.
What's that?
Transistors on a chip.
What's that?
Memory chips.
What's that?
Wow. So
That was fucking good. Let's hear that again. That's fucking great, this guy.
It's very fascinating, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Really
Yeah.
shows you how the chip changed the world.
Yeah. The
That's good.
microchip. Oh, wow. Boy, he sure likes saying that.
He sure does.
Guy loves me.
Just a little section of the book. Steve Wozniak.
Amazing.
At least you didn't watch a hunk of shit.
I was reading some of the tweets from Jimmy Norton, and it was hilarious because I felt like I was transported back in time to the days of yesteryear, another century actually.
That fucking movie made me so angry. That fucking
Phantom Menace.
George Lucas.
Yes.
I'm sorry. He might be
eats balls. Say it.
You know, like a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away.
It's time to say he's overrated.
I saw the first two. I didn't watch the third one of the trilogy. The second one was extraordinarily dull, but there were some really cool parts of it.
Yeah.
But then I watched. Someone told me to go see that guy Red Edit or whatever. Who's the guy that does the fucking? It's the funniest thing I've seen on YouTube. Is the guy destroying the Phantom Menace?
Oh, really?
It's a fucking 1 hour review on video, and it is fucking hilarious. Somebody directed me to it.
Oh, where's the plug? Let's get other people to check it out.
It's 3 million people have watched this thing already.
I've never seen it.
He destroys Phantom Menace.
You didn't like Jar Jar Binks?
He didn't even go after Jar Jar that much. He just
No,
kept
'cause
calling
it
him a cartoon Robert. But the guy killed it on the story, the protagonist. Like, he really destroyed it.
Wow.
Is this it?
Now, what didn't you like?
Possibly fuck up the entire backstory to Star Wars. While my son eventually hanged himself in the bathroom of the gas station, the unfortunate reality of the Star Wars prequels is that they'll be around forever. They will never go away.
A word.
They could never be undone.
Is that his real voice?
No, I don't think so.
Someone who's under the age of like 20 says his least favorite film in the series is The Empire Strikes Back because it was the most boringest one, then I suggest you shut this review off right now before I carefully explain how much of a fucking idiot you are. So where do I possibly
I love
start?
this guy's voice.
Nothing in The Phantom Menace makes any sense at all. It comes off like a script written by an 8-year-old. It's like George Lucas finished the script in one draft, like turned it in, and they decided to go with it without anyone saying that it made no sense at all. It was a stupid, incoherent mess. I guess at this point, who's going to question George or tell him what to do?
I take it you say action after we roll camera?
I'll say action.
You don't.
Sometimes I forget.
People forget.
If I forget to say action or cut, just step in and say action or cut.
He controls every aspect of the movie. He probably got rid of those people that questioned him creatively a long time ago. I also think that everyone just assumed that a Star Wars prequel will be an instant hit, regardless of what the plot was. Really, how hard could it be to screw up? It's like screwing up mashed potato. You boil the water, you pour the packet. Number one. The biggest and most glaring problem with the Phantom Menace is the characters. This is like the most obvious part of movie making, but I guess I gotta explain it when talking about this turd. Let's start at movie making 101, shall we? See, in most movies, the audience needs a character to connect with. Typically, this character is something called a Protagonist. When you're in a weird movie
Protagonist.
with like aliens and monsters and weirdos, the audience really needs someone who's like a normal person like them to guide them through the
He's
story.
showing Luke Skywalker.
Now, this, of course, doesn't apply to every movie, but it works best in the sci-fi, superhero, action, and fantasy genres. I picked a few examples to illustrate this point.
You pause this. You don't have to go through this. Is literally, it's an hour
You know,
long.
I know, but
he
it kept our
brilliantly
attention.
fucking dissects
Yeah.
the entire, like, why the characters stink, what you don't know. Like, if I was Lucas and I saw this, I would blow my brains out.
I'm so watching that.
That like the boys.
That was a great trailer for this little series that he put up on the web, because I'm so watching that. It looks hilarious.
There was one thing in there that kind of it looked like a spoiler for a later one, so I paused it when it was almost done. I laughed. I fucking howled alone watching this, and then I watched the second one, which was the Clones one.
Yeah, the Clone Wars.
And just again, all I kept thinking of is how there's no fucking connectable character. Hayden Christensen stinks.
How awful.
He's terrible, dude.
Is Hayden Christensen.
And even Natalie Portman is not good in those, and she's
No.
great, but she stinks in those. You know who's good? The old guy that played Dooku, Lord Dooku.
Oh yeah,
who is that?
He's fucking famous.
Yeah, I know.
Oldie actor. Who's been in a lot of movies. Christopher Lee.
Yeah, that was Christopher Lee.
Yeah,
I kept thinking it looks like Christopher Lee. I didn't know it was
Christopher
him.
Lee is good. Your comments though on fucking like Darth Maul. You didn't like Darth Maul?
No, and I hadn't watched this. By the way, I had not watched this review until after I was done Twitter. I didn't know that someone connected me to that.
When you said Darth Maul, it would have been better if they would have called him Scary. What?
Oh, me a mean man, scary
mean
face.
man, scary face.
He
guy.
stunk. He fucking stunk.
You didn't like that lightsaber fight?
No, it was awful. I mean,
With
it was
him and
I didn't care about it. And again, the
old soy sauce head.
the guy explained it better than I. Like when I twittered was basically as deep as I went with it, and then I went and watched this review afterwards, and it's like you can't unsee the review. Like the lack of I didn't give a fuck about those characters at all, so I didn't care that they were fighting. And
I gotcha.
you know, I there's an old thing in acting, and believe me, as a moderate or awful actor, play the man, not the uniform. They say, like when you're playing a cop, you don't go, hey, pull over. I do because I'm awful. But a real actor, like look at Mark Hamill or something, or Harrison Ford. They were these interesting people, and this is what they did.
Right.
Hayden Christensen, Natalie Portman, they were playing the part, like they were trying to be princessy. Princess Leia didn't seem like a princess.
No.
She seemed like a chick who was a princess. That's why you liked her. And that's what this fucking. And I kept watching Hayden Christensen and going, he's playing the uniform.
Hayden Christensen
terrible,
could
dude.
not fucking play anything. He just stinks. I actually watched one other movie with
He's
him in it.
fucking horrible, dude.
And he's just a bad actor.
Well, he's kind of gone away.
Yeah.
Hollywood's pretty much done with him.
Yeah, he's done.
They're not done with Jack Black and Steve Martin, though.
Oh.
But they're done with Hayden.
That's not as it's Jack Black and Steve Martin movie. You knew would stink, but that's not as offensive as this because George Lucas. The dialogue in this was fucking terrible.
Yeah, horrid.
And to put Jar Jar Binks and give him that much, I don't comprehend it.
Right.
I don't comprehend how a guy who's supposed to be smart gives that fucking uninteresting, unfunny, enraging character.
Changes the whole series.
It makes you hate it. Mm-hmm. And Liam Neeson was good, but like
Yeah,
the guy
Liam was
raised,
all right.
Why was he in it? He did nothing.
Right.
Gave a fuck about him.
It was kind of odd that he was in it and then he's just not. And then I did kind of like Ian as a young Obi-Wan Kenobi because of Obi-Wan Kenobi. Like he kind of did a good impression of a younger version of Obi-Wan, but again, put in that storyline and everything, it didn't matter how well he did.
The language stunk though, because they kept saying, my young apprentice. Yes, my apprentice.
Young Padawan.
No one, it's like they didn't talk like that in the first couple. That's why you liked them. That's why you liked fucking Harrison Ford and Mark Hamill, because they were just being themselves.
Mark Hamill whining his way through the beginning of that movie. Aunt Peru, Uncle Owen, you're fucking barbecued.
Do you know who I love was the guy that played Boba Fett's father? He's an actor named
Django Fett.
Django Fett. Temuera Morrison, his name is, if I'm saying it right.
Big Samoan motherfucker.
No, he's from New Zealand. He was
Is
a
he?
soap actor, and he was starring in a movie called Once Were Warriors.
Oh,
he was fucking great. So I was happy to see him.
And they never really got that dynamic thing going, or I don't know.
It stunk. The first two were terrible.
Little fight out in the rain was kind of cool.
Yeah, there was a couple of good scenes. That was a good scene. There's when they're going through the production thing and he's getting, he's trying to save Natalie Portman. But then you're just watching robots fight. And I hated the big Jedi scene. It was like all Samuel Jackson and stupid Yoda spinning in the air like a toy. Fuck George Lucas. He's a dick.
How old is this movie now?
Exactly.
2002, I think.
I'm confused. Are we back at NEW?
It really is. That's what made it so fun to watch. It was like
Jimmy saw this for the first time.
I've never seen. I'm going to watch
10 years later almost.
I'm going to watch that dumb Sith movie tomorrow, which I hear is better than the other two.
It is like watching. It was like reading the tweets of a retard because it was shit from so long ago. You're like,
most people have seen the movie multiple times.
Yeah, which made it better too because first of all you don't got to worry about spoilers, and secondly you're so detached by time from it that you almost forget about the things that you sat in the movie theater and went like, oh God. Well, Phantom Menace was 99, so we are talking the previous century.
Yeah.
Wow. We're talking about another century.
So we're talking 12 years ago.
Yeah.
Who does her smile remind me of? It's the smile that's getting to me.
Yeah,
it reminds me of somebody.
There's
I don't
something.
know who.
I told you. I think it's Hard Rock Johnny.
Is it Hard Rock Johnny?
He really doesn't want to hear this, but I see Hard Rock Johnny.
I'm seeing a little Ralphie May.
A little Ralphie?
Yeah.
By the way, Ralphie, get the word out to Ralphie May. We don't hate him.
Because I went off on a Compound Show.
On Ralphie?
Yeah, I kind of did.
Why?
Did you mean it or were you drunk?
I was probably a little inebriated, but
What
the
happened?
truth did come out.
What happened?
Well, I might have gotten on. Someone might have brought up Ralphie May. I might have gotten on and said something to the effect of that when Ralphie's on, the show sounds like this. So, watching Dancing with the Stars last night, and let me tell you, Nancy Grace has huge arms, and those nostrils look like the air intakes on the hood of my Mustang. And I might have gone on for another 10 minutes just on that theme. And then I might have said something like, Ralphie May on the show, fuck Ralphie May.
Really?
Yeah. It might
He's uncomfortable.
Jim, I'm not a comic.
I know.
But so
I was extending the olive branch, and
then the subject might have been brought up that Ralphie May did help the show out at one point,
which he likes to bring up a lot.
I'll
be
likes
honest
to bring
with
up. But let me
with
tell you something.
On that one.
I then refuted it on the Compound Show, saying, "Look, fuck that. We'd have gotten out of our own jam up." So I guess Ralphie tweeted and said, well, you won't have to worry about me. I won't bother you anymore and shit like that.
Jesus, what are you doing?
Look,
he's a nice guy.
I never said he wasn't a nice guy. I never said he wasn't a nice guy. I just said sometimes when he's on the show, it gets a little overbearing. And
what part? The laughing?
The laughing.
So can we tell him to laugh less?
It's almost like trying to calm down a dice thing, it's going to happen. It I think in some ways derails the program. What can I say? I was just being honest.
Oh my God! Well,
I'm
so happy I brought that up.
Hey, look, Ralphie, I apologize. I do apologize.
So you want to get him back on?
I was being a bit rash and a bit brash.
So let's get him back on the show.
And if he wants to come on, I have no problem. You're
not sounding convincing. Let's get him back on the show.
Huh?
Kind of awkward.
Is it really?
Not really.
Or is it just the way it is?
It's just fun. I love where no holds barred.
That's what happens. And believe me, That's what used to happen during Afternoon Drive when Anthony was able to drink during the show. There was a bit more, drunkenness that would come out. And sometimes it comes out on other forms of media.
Sure.
And it certainly did, as far as Ralph is concerned. I may have gone off.
I just feel bad that he tweeted that,
Well, I do apologize if I hurt his feelings.
Where he's like, you won't have to worry about me anymore.
Well, see,
That's just... Because in the end, he's such a nice guy.
Well, he's the nicest of guys. There's nothing wrong with him.
Good dude.
But let me tell you something. There are plenty of nice guys that just don't quite fit sitting in the chair. And I don't mean size-wise.
I think he's done good radio for us.
A fat joke.
First couple of times.
Oh.
I'll agree with you.
He's a good dude. Look at him.
I agree.
He's a nice guy.
I have no qualms about the niceness of Ralphie May. He's one of the nicest guys we've ever had on here.
He's very good stand-up.
Always courteous and cordial.
Really good stand-up.
I'm not very familiar with Ralphie May's stand-up. All I've seen is the Dancing with the Stars version of comedy that he was on. And Last Comic. It's not the
Was he on
reality.
Last Comic? Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
that's how he got his.
Did very well.
That's how he made his bones.
Didn't he do one of our virus shows?
Yeah, he's a good guy.
He did.
I
How'd that
believe-
work out?
I don't remember if he did it. I mean,
Did it work out well? Who remembers? Did he do well?
I honestly don't
I'll be
remember.
completely honest with you.
Yeah.
I don't even know if he did it.
I'm
I'm not even joking.
Did Bill Burr ever do it?
Yeah, Bill
Oh, you
did.
remember that, huh?
Yep.
Well, yeah, Bill had a rough time.
Yeah, but boy, did he fucking
He turned it
slay.
around,
Yes, he
though.
did.
Oh, he certainly did.
You know what you should be wondering? Why can't Norton take a dump in this building without somebody being in there cleaning?
Did you try it again?
Again, and that awful bearded man,
That guy's always in there.
he's always in there.
He's got some kind of scam going on. That is so funny. You bring
It doesn't
that up.
matter when you go in there.
And
That
he's
is awesome.
walking around, and I'm
So right.
I'm sitting
He
there.
doesn't
with my-
speak English, and he's always scrubbing in there.
Yeah.
He's got the uniform, so you assume he's supposed to be in there. I bet you he's just a guy, some perv from the street that's got a scam.
Dude, I got the Stephen King book up to my new chapter, and I see, because there's like toilet paper in between the stalls and the floor, just a mess. I see his foot coming under my stall.
Oh, my
kicking.
God.
Get out of the bathroom!
That is hilarious. And you're just
Bearded
trying to
old
take
faggot.
a dump.
Yeah. Get out. That really bugs me. Stop cleaning when I'm in there going to the bathroom. Just get out.
That is funny.
Don't you want to just...
We all know what guy you're
I
talking
want
about.
to plant my fist right in his old mouth. It looks like Dreyfus with AIDS. Get out of the bathroom, you balding nothing.
He doesn't even speak English.
Don't you want to go into a bathroom when you have to go and just sit there and let it all hang out?
Yeah, and read.
You don't have to worry. You want to read. You want to stay there. You want to take care of business. You don't want to hear people walking around.
Yeah.
You don't want to hear the guy pulling toilet paper off the roll in the next one and hear the crinkle of the paper as he goes to wipe.
Yeah, that's the wrong type of crinkle.
Here in a stall, of course.
Yeah.
You don't want the cleaning guy shoving his foot under the... You know what you should have done? You should have grabbed some out of the bowl and smeared it on his shoe.
I couldn't. I had
like a monkey. Like a monkey, throw it at him.
2 little pieces of my Morton steak from the other night. And I couldn't even enjoy the rest of it. I had to cut one off in the middle and just forget it and leave. You have no dignity. He's like 55. If you have no dignity at that age, get out when I'm going to the bathroom.
You had to slam it shut? You had to slam shut?
Nah, it was,
Clamp down
one
on
of those
one?
stubborn ones that would have taken quite a bit of effort.
Yeah, a little bit of
Sometimes
time.
He's better off just going through the 40 or 50 pieces of toilet paper and moving along.
Oh, God. Thank you.
Yeah, the gloves and the big garbage can with all the little spray things on it. Christ almighty, man. If I heard somebody in there, I'd be like, all right, I'll let you go and I'll get out. But he's sitting in there, and then somebody else with his vest comes in. I saw him after, hey, how's your day going?
You're playing...
He's cleaning toilets. How could his day be going?
You're playing the perfect comedy club tonight, the Stress Factory. You're out of your effing mind.
Dude,
you're out of your mind today.
There's little pet peeves of mine.
Yeah.
And that drives me nuts. If you're in there going to the bathroom, I'll accept it. But when you're in there cleaning, every time I go in there...
Every friggin' time.
There.
Every time.
Yeah, you can't go after 5 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
how clean does a bathroom have to be? It was fine when I went in before. Nothing happened in the last hour.
He really is in there a lot.
With the doors all propped open.
Yeah.
Doing my job.
He puts his cart in the doorway and holds the door open. So now the door's wide open.
Yeah, and he probably does that just so we can spend some time in the ladies' room, picking little curly ones off the seat. No, you're right. He likes male fumes. Right in the next door restaurant, cleaning up.
We get it, Jim.
Have a little dignity, you scent-enjoying scumbag.
We get it. We so get it. Thank you.
Goddamn Norton, man.
You are
having a rough day.
Look at you coming on strong 5 minutes before you have to leave.
Exactly. I finally have something that I can't trip over. I should have had some chloroform to put on him.
A little chloroform will keep him from cleaning. Chloroform.
Andrew.
Hey, guys.
Hey, what's up?
Hey, Ope, I just heard you singing. How many shots do I have to take?
Oh, that's part of the drinking game?
Part of the drinking game. Opie singing.
At 100?
I honed my singing skills doing Bye Bye Birdie in high school.
Oh, jeez. We got a clip of Norton in the bathroom trying to force one out?
Thank you, Andrew.
Okay.
I'm starting to think Washington, D.C. is too observant.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, they are kind of pointing out things like that, like we do at show just for ourselves.
For our amusement.
Yeah, you got to agree with
That's
that
classic. Dave from Jersey, the Bat Boy reference was good as far as what Jim Norton looks like, but I think Norton looks more like Babyface Fenster, the bank robber from the Bugs Bunny cartoons.
On the message, they put pictures of me as Baby Finster on my message board already.
Finster baby, naughty baby.
Yeah, that was great.
That Froy sure is a fine-looking young man. Young, neat hairdo, good chin.
Hey, you find Froy from the message board attractive?
I'm not gay. I just want to tussle his hair and go, good job, Matthew.
Dude, speaking of chins, you got the weakest one I've ever seen,
I've been talking about it for years. It's non-existent. I look reptilian. I should be on a rock just milking my own little fat bosoms.
You don't even have
trying to take a dump while that scumbag follows me around.
Look how red his thin lips are, because there's not enough layers of skin.
No, they're off. My lower lip is almost human, and a woman likes a nice European gentleman's lips to kiss. Fuller lips, like the type I'm sure Garrett has.
Yeah?
But mine are just, my upper lip is just revolting. Sucks. I honestly said that to a girlfriend one time after, I'm not kidding, after sex, I was naked on the bed, and I'm collapsing, and my breasts and my stomach are mushing together, and I honestly said to her, how do you F me? And I meant it. I wasn't kidding. I wasn't trying to be funny. I just said it to her. She's like, what? How do you do it?
Whoa, man.
Weaselly chin.
That's something. And then Opie yesterday had to point out about your receptacle.
My what?
The receptacle on the back of your head.
Well, he says it in his act. Look at the top of his head.
What about it?
It looks like a condom tip.
It's, yeah, it
and
is.
Opie, you like pointing it out.
Well, I like pointing out all the stuff on his head.
It's awful.
It's fun.
Little spots and the missing hair in the back. It's an atrocity.
He's like 33 and he's got liver spots already on his
I've had them since I was 8.
You've never seen the liver spots?
Yeah, I don't. My head looks like Henry Fonda's hand. It's disgraceful.
Have you used that one on stage yet?
Never, no.
I don't look that closely at anybody around here to really
because it's
notice. I never.
It's as entertaining as Tim Sabian's slacks. I'm telling you,
it's a mess.
To find new things on his head that are just wrong.
Let me tell you something though, Mr. Disgusto, that you like to talk about yourself. I have never seen anyone involved at this program that has gotten more emails and phone calls from girls that want to go out with you, met you at the club, talk to you. You're so nice.
Have you
you
seen some
go
of
out.
these pigs that call me? You know, you act like it's a couple of hot chicks from Hollywood.
Look, I don't know. All I see is the emails, the instant feedbacks, and the phone calls.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know the quality of the girls. I know there's a quantity factor.
You might not notice that, but pretty little nails come up the same in typing as big fat sausage fingers. You can't tell what a pig somebody is when they're going, I enjoy Norton's act. If they write that, chances are they're slobs.
Okay. Whoa, man.
Should see a couple of them that they just can't wait to get to know me.
You know, Norton, after the last 10 minutes, I'm going to be proud to give you a plug, my friend.
Thank you.
Yeah. Stress Factory all this weekend with Jim Norton.
Oh,
yeah. I don't even feel bad about it. You earned it today, my friend.
It really bugs me, though. That little pet peeve, man. That going to the bathroom thing drives me nuts.
Dude, yeah. You pointed out something that we all noticed. That's hilarious. That guy's always in there.
Every time. Every time we leave.
There at 7.
Oh, yeah, he will be. Just scrubbing the toilet.
Oh, that sucks, too, because let me tell you something. We get done with this show. You can't crunch during this show. There is a 4-hour clip that you are not crunching during this show. It's very hard for Opie and I because we got the reads to do and whatnot. So at the end of the show, if you had to go the whole day, you want to run in there and let loose. Let loose.
Yeah.
And there he is on the mirror with his Windex. He's got his big gloves on, the big rubber gloves, the big tub. Yeah, Rick?
Not only that, he keeps the door wide open with something propped up against it so anybody can walk in.
That's it. I really want to punch him in his face. I don't want to be funny with him. I just want to punch him in his face. That's what he looks like.
He's living
boys, he's here for his noon feeding. All right, faggot, put your face by the bowl. I'm finished.
He's living the American dream.
Yeah, scrubbing toilets with gloves.
He doesn't speak English.
He does speak English. He was talking to the other guy. He said, "How are you?" Fine.
We've never heard him talk before.
He does not speak English. You say hi to him, he goes,
look, he does. He does.
The guy's a sick bastard, and he'll be in that bathroom until 8 o'clock.
Guaranteed.
Every night, from 5 to 8. I don't know what he does.
That's funny. Hey, Anthony, can we try the unlucky lottery again?
We should just all go in there and leak on the floor.
Dude,
Right
you don't know how
in front of
tempted I was to not flush.
The poor guy.
To not flush.
I was so tempted.
Have you also noticed how this floor is such a bunch of degenerates because they have signs in our bathroom?
They have to put signs that say clean up, like don't leave paper around. I've walked into some of those stalls before he's gotten in there, and it looks like the military dropped a daisy cutter in one of the bowls. It's got, I mean, I'm talking collateral damage.
You could rope it off as a crime scene.
Crime scene. They should have the yellow police get the F out of here tape up.
Easy line to say, but we've seen stuff on the walls.
Yeah, on the walls of the stall.
I'm sure he puts it there just so he can come back in and clean it.
How many bathrooms, though, in New York do you go into and there's signs on every stall when you're done with your business? Clean up.
Clean up.
None.
You know what pissed me off? I'll just tell you, they changed this finally. The toilet paper dispenser. Let me just tell you about the toilet paper dispenser. It used to be on some spring-loaded mechanism that you would have problem pulling belt steel off of a roll without it ripping. Never mind toilet paper. Every piece would rip. You'd get a half a piece in your hand. You're wiping with confetti when you're done pulling this off. And then they'd leave notes written on the door. Don't leave pieces of toilet paper laying on the floor. So I jotted, get some new effing toilet paper rolls. And you know what? They did. We got them. Now it comes off like Niagara Falls.
Yeah. You wipe for you, aren't a friend?
Often do.
You reminded me of something, though. We went out to dinner last night, a bunch of us. And I go, hey, I got to go take a leak. And Norton goes, I'll go. I'm like, dude, we're not girls.
What? I had to go, too, and here's why. I didn't do it just so I could look at his blonde locks.
No, I know why you did it. I know why you did it. He made me so uncomfortable in this damn men's room.
Yeah.
Is that why you did it, seriously?
Of course. Yes.
So, all right, so we go in there, right, and we're at a pretty nice place. There's business guys in there and stuff, trendy, you know the deal. And I take a urinal.
All the men there.
Oh, yeah.
All the urinals are taken. There's like 6, right? Yeah. And I'm one of the guys.
Uh-huh.
And then he takes a stall, but it's right next to the urinals, like literally 4 feet apart.
Gotcha.
And all of a sudden, he is, I can't even say all the words. He's farting, he's leaking, he's burping.
And moaning.
You know you drop something game? That's nothing to what he could do to you in a bathroom, dude.
Oh, wow.
It is so embarrassing. Well, I was like, oh, God. And that's how he starts. And you know the jokes are coming. You know the uncomfortableness is coming because he's farting, burping, moaning, as he's doing it. The longest leak ever. And then all of a sudden he starts in. Hey, what'd you say, sweet cheek? Hey, sweetie.
Hey, baby.
Hey,
Yeah,
baby.
he calls you baby
Hey,
and sweetums.
He goes, hey,
Where
baby.
those other
men are. He goes, hey, baby. I can't wait to go home and massage each other.
Yeah, I need a massage, baby.
And now I'm not even turning around. I'm like, oh God.
Like, I'm not going to let them know who he's talking
I was so
to.
horrified, but you can't stop in mid, You know what I mean? So I'm stuck there, and he knows it. And then he starts going, yeah, those jeans you're wearing, you know what? You were right. Your ass doesn't look too bad in them.
He will embarrass the hell out of you.
And I am just like, now I'm starting to laugh because it's funny, but it's uncomfortable, and it was so bad.
He ran out of there. It was great.
Oh, the other day at Martin, but when I ran out of there, then he's like, "Hey, where you going, sweet cheeks?" or whatever. Sweet boy.
Where you going, love?
Yeah. Love, yeah.
All right, man.
Baby doll.
Love you.
We're at Morton's the other night. We all got to take a leak, so the spacious Morton's bathroom downstairs, no windows in the place at all. This is a bathroom.
Huge bathroom.
Huge bathroom. Taking a leak. Norton gets done. As he's walking out, he shuts the lights. So it is completely, you cannot see your hand in front of your face, dark in this bathroom.
Always
I start laughing hysterically because I'm like, I don't even know where the door is. Like, I can't even remember where the door is. And then you're in there like Helen Keller just feeling, where's the door?
I couldn't pull that at this station, though, because some bearded scumbag would be in there in 30 seconds with a flashlight.
Stress back.
What's a super easy way to tell that your bed is awful? The raw egg test. Let me prove it.
Gravity was fucked
smoking.
up. Gravity.
That didn't freak you out a little bit?
Well, 3D IMAX high. Like, you know how they have those logos? It should say, like, 3D IMAX high is the best way to see a movie like Gravity.
Yeah.
I didn't otherwise I didn't like the performances.
Right.
And I didn't know why these are the people
that were in the
who
movie
are being called the astronauts. Right.
Yeah.
It's two people, and you could have gotten anybody. They should have just had two. It wouldn't have been these two, terrific, made great contributions to theater of the screen.
Yes, of course.
But why fill their faces with chemicals to make sure they look like astronauts? I mean, you could get, there's so many people.
Right.
And also the idea that she's like a reluctant astronaut. There's no such thing as like someone's like, oh, I mean, the other thing didn't work out, so I'm an astronaut.
Yeah.
And
so
I hate
astronaut
space.
was something to fall back on.
Yeah, I'm so stressed out when I'm in space.
Like a trade.
Yes. This is what would happen if you're like, what she's some scientist. You go to NASA if you got a interview.
Yeah.
Okay, you be her, okay?
All right.
And I'm going to ask you about how you feel about the program and sound a little hesitant.
Okay.
Okay, so how are you excited to try out to be an astronaut? Get the fuck out of here now. Get the fuck out of my office. There's the greatest people alive do this.
Right.
Everybody wants that gig.
And it's their dream from the second they left the womb.
Right.
All they want to do is go into space.
They never gave up on being an astronaut.
That's hilarious.
Yeah.
Yes.
If you're obsessed with being an astronaut and you are the best at everything that you do, you're still going to wash out and not get to space.
Right. Yeah.
And yet this fucking like, ugh. And I get vertigo. No, you don't. Fuck you. And I don't know, whatever.
And then,
but when you're that fucking stoned, and you're in the picture and you're going inside of the helmet, looking at the world from inside the helmet, it's pretty cool.
Not a freak out though. You're not a freak out pot guy where it's like, this is like fucking freaking me out.
No, because they don't know I'm watching them, so they're not interacting with me. If I interact with human beings who are looking at me, I don't
freak out
like
a little bit.
That would be the thing. Yeah,
the vastness of space thing would get me a little.
No, I could fall right into that.
Yeah.
Okay. Except for I was getting also irritated by the lack of truth with the physics. Because they had an opportunity to teach people physics.
You're right. Where did they fail?
Were they really off? There was a couple of times where they said they were off, like when they were holding each other's fingers. They said all she would have had to do in real life was just pull back gently, and he would have come right back.
That's right. There's the whole, basically, the entire crux of the drama of the movie was a giant fuck you to physics.
Of physics.
The idea that she's holding him, and there's some force pulling him more and more, like an increasing force from what? There's nothing.
Centrifugal force, was it?
No, I don't think so.
Were they spinning?
Nope.
No, they weren't.
They weren't spinning.
Yeah. Okay. Well, although if she pulled like
a teeny bit, he would have come right back.
But and also, when
she would have gone forward too.
When she's spinning, and she's going,
yeah.
Oh God, close your fucking eyes, close them. You're not feeling it. You're not feeling yourself spin.
Right.
Close your eyes.
Yeah,
that's all you would have to do.
Because the Earth is doing this.
It's all relative.
Close your eyes,
like the Earth. So
60 seconds.
Yeah,
she wouldn't even have to be reminded. But even, honey, close your eyes. All right. Okay, good. I'm good.
Everything's fine now.
Good.
That's a good point. But I wouldn't have thought of that if I was spinning away into nothingness either. She probably just forgot.
She forgot.
Yeah, no, she's clumsy and forgetful.
Hesitant.
She's like Lucy.
When George asked her where she's from, like when they know all that, that took me out of the movie. I'm like, they would know all that before they went up there, right? But so tell me about you. Where are you
they
from?
Would know everything about
every
each
detail.
other.
What did they talk about during the training? He just kept saying your cunt stinks a lot. That's all he talked about in the training. Was how her
that was the first 1,000 things he said. 1,001 was where you from.
Yeah,
where
do you have any kids ever fall out of that dump?
Yeah, and guess what? If you have like a background that's edgy, like your son died, they want, we're not putting you in space.
Right.
That's going to come up.
That could be a problem.
Yeah,
it's going to come
We're
up.
going to bum everybody out with that shit.
Right.
Yeah,
we don't need you up there all of a sudden waxing fantastic about your kid.
Worthless.
Fucking things up.
No,
wow,
billions of dollars that shit costs up there.
They
need boring, steel, fucking nerved people.
Right. You ever watch some of those guys on camera when they're having the spacewalk? Like they got to replace that giant cooling unit that's the size of a refrigerator. Their dialogue back and forth is just the most
mundane,
technical, dull, fucking, the bolt is out.
Right.
Well, like if you ever listen to black box recordings to fall asleep at night. Have you ever jack off to black box recordings?
Yes. Yeah, voice recording.
Yes, they have some on YouTube and
I've
stuff.
seen. I've actually was listening to some of those just last week.
Yeah.
I swear. It's they're I had a couple of good times on Twitter last night. I was just fucking around.
Good times.
Late.
Yeah.
A lot, of course, my retweeting of various teens that decided they were playing the knockout game with a 70-year-old man, put him in critical condition. And,
wait, what happened?
Fucking.
Did the Post call them savages like they did the little teenagers that raided the upstate New York place and had a party?
No,
of course not.
No, they didn't. But I was tweeting the fact that like they'll blame a game like GTA for murder, but then they call murder a game, the knockout game. They don't address it as it's fucking murder. They're murdering people. So yeah, this poor 70-year-old guy is just coming out of a 7-Eleven and gets attacked and blindsided.
Where was it?
Where was this?
Syracuse.
Syracuse.
Is he dead?
Good old Syracuse. No, he's in critical condition, but a 51-year-old guy, they were playing the knockout game. Oh, sounds like fun. Where the object is to walk up to somebody and with one punch knock him out, blindside him. And they punched this guy, he fucking cracked his head on the ground, he never woke up. That was it. And it's, teens. Oh, they're just playing a game.
Yeah, just punching people in the face.
It's a game. It's called fucking assault. Oh, they're just unarmed teens. Yeah, okay. So I was going off on that last night a little bit.
So my kid has a chance to eventually play the knockout game?
No.
You sure?
No, he has a chance of being a victim of the knockout game, but to play it,
what's the difference?
Apparently, you have to be young, male usually, but females usually join in after the guy's on the ground with the kicking and stomping part of it. And black. You have to be a black person.
Why?
Black people. I don't know, because they seem to really be the majority, the vast majority
the statistical equivalent of 100% of everyone doing this game.
But aren't they playing catch in the backyard with their daddies too?
No, because their
Throwing the
family
ball around?
structure dictates that 75% of them do not have fathers. They are from broken homes, but that seems to be fine. Instead of talking about how bad that is and how it's affecting society, you just accept it and say it's an alternative lifestyle. It's okay to have one incompetent mommy and ditch the kid off with the grandparents. And oh, God, there's no hope. There's no hope left.
Let's say hi to Jeremy. Jeremy Spoken in New Jersey. Jeremy.
Hey, guys. What's going on?
Hello. Hey, buddy.
Yeah, so recently in the news, I'm from Hoboken. This homeless
I'm dying.
Apparently, he got
Every old guy knows that.
Mm-hmm.
He got killed the other day from two teams in Jersey City that were playing the knockout game.
Ah. See? It's just, and what happens? They just crack him in the head. He falls down and it's all funny. There's no concept of right and wrong. And I get into arguments all the time on Twitter about this, and people love to blame it on poverty. They go, no, it's poverty. And so it's like, there are poor people all over the world. And what you're saying is that if you're impoverished, you lose your concept of right from wrong and the appreciation of another human life. That goes out the window. You all of a sudden have no concept of that anymore, because that's what these people are doing. And there are areas of different races of impoverished people that do not act like this. It seems to be that it is very, very prominent in the black community to perpetrate unbelievable acts of random violence that you just don't see in other communities. You'll see violence and stuff, but like the randomness of it, of the black on other races violence, is the scariest part, because then you're susceptible to it. If you're not fucking somebody else's wife, or you're not robbing somebody else's house or something, the odds that someone's going to fuck with you are pretty slim. But that randomness, that you're a 70-year-old guy leaving a 7-Eleven, you get blindsided in the head for no fucking reason. That's the part that is very hard to understand. Yeah. And to blame it on other things, I'm sorry. You're saying then, you're in essence saying that the black community is incapable of reason and incapable of right from wrong and knowing that there's a value to human life. Is that what the excuse is? Because I don't get it. I don't get it. That's what I was doing last night. And tweeting kitten pictures.
Wow, that's
people love the contrast
no
of
kidding,
my.
That's a little strange.
It comes off looking a tad psychotic. Well, I must say. Little Beavis. Oh, he was so upset when I got home last night because I was away all weekend. So I opened the door and I just hear from upstairs. I'm like, oh no! I opened the door. He couldn't get enough of me. Oh, yeah, crawling up my leg.
It's adorable.
He was pouncing at my face and just the cutest, biting my hand.
That's gonna be horrific in another year
when it's literally a tiger pouncing on me through the door.
You know how you say that maybe people aren't being raised right in the community?
I hear ya.
You're doing the exact same thing in the pet world.
Yeah.
You are raising.
I'm raising a scourge of society.
You are raising a tiger, basically.
Yes.
At 12:50 this morning, last night.
Yeah.
All I could hear was,
oh no!
Scratches at the door. Scratches at the door.
Uh-oh.
Let him in.
Who was it?
It was Bruiser Brody.
It was Bruiser Brody.
Well, let him in.
Then we won't be sleeping.
Why?
Because he'll
find a spot on the bed and you'll be cool.
Because he just headbutts and paws you.
Yeah.
For what reason?
Because he wants attention.
Because you're another horrible parent.
He doesn't understand how you could be laying down
in this fucking room.
I was playing fetch with a pen with Lil Beavis last night. I was laying in bed and I would take the pen and throw it on the floor, and he would chase it, gets it, brings it back up on the bed, and drops it right in front of me. I got a little fetching kitten. He's adorable.
Let me say hi to Pete.
Another video if he would do these cute things when I actually hit record. He knows to stop being cute when I hit record, the little fucker.
Because
I only got limited time. He's getting big.
Pete in South Carolina. Pete.
Pete.
Yeah.
Yeah, good morning. What's happening?
Well, fucker.
Because
They only got limited time. He's getting big.
Pete in South Carolina. Pete.
Yeah, good morning. What's happening, man?
What's up, Pete?
I got a comment, man. I've been listening to y'all radio show probably for the past couple of months.
Ooh.
And you know, I dig the show, but, man, shit is so racial all the time. These kids who knock the dude out, it's not the whole fucking black race or poor black people. It's a couple of dumbass kids. It doesn't have to be so fucking racial all the time. I have to issue sometimes listen to y'all because of the shit that comes all the time.
But it is always young black guys that are playing the knockout game. It's every single time.
I am a black guy, and I grew up around other black kids, and nobody ever did this shit.
I'm not saying all black people are doing this, but I'm saying everyone that's doing it, the majority are black people. But people. Why do people mix that up all the time? I'm not saying all black people do this. I'm saying this is done by all black people. It's a difference. There's a difference there. But I'm not persecuting an entire people.
But I think what Pete's saying is, hold on, Pete. Pete, I'll make your point. But I think what Pete's saying is that overwhelmingly, most kids aren't doing this. Most black kids are.
Of course not. It would be insane. It would be like a zombie attack if they were.
But I don't get on Twitter like, look, all fucking mass murders and serial killers are white people.
Because they're not, but okay.
No, they're not, but you look at the numbers, it's generally, older white
Of course it is. Statistically, it is white people profile. So I could then profile and say that this knockout game shit is predominantly young black men.
But here's the deal. I've never heard of this shit, man.
Oh, yeah?
Have you heard of this before?
Well, watch the news, go on YouTube, punch it up. It's kept out of the media for the most part.
I really dig the show.
I think what he's saying is he lives closer, to the black people, and he doesn't see this around him whatsoever.
I'm not people mix that up all the time.
To the left, man. I mean, like Jimmy always jumps in like he's a ballot. But, it's always like it goes too fucking far, man. It's hard
The truth does go too far. People hate when I fucking spout out actual FBI statistics and talk about things. There's a huge problem with violence in the young black male community. Sorry. That's what it is. It's a problem. No amount of reverend's dialogue or hiding it under the carpet is going to fucking fix it. It has to be addressed. People have to be shamed. People have to be shamed and look at their problems and say, why are they doing this? It's a goddamn disgrace.
Who the fuck is doing it? I never grew up with this shit, man.
Well, you're a lucky man. You're a lucky man. You must live next door to me.
I'm telling you, no, it's not true. I went to predominantly white college, man.
Well, exactly. There you go. That's why.
No. I said college, bro, but I grew up around black people my whole life. I still have black friends. This shit never fucking happened. I never heard of this shit.
Can I tell you the first time I heard of the knockout game? It was I was reading something about, I forget what's the guy's name there's a guy who started the Crips. He's in jail now. I forget his name. He's Tukey or so. He begins as a T. He's a big dude.
Yeah.
And they said that this is probably in the 60s or the 70s.
Yeah.
That in the neighborhood that he was in, they would play the knockout game where you would have to walk up and just see. I don't know if they called it that, but you would have to see if you could knock somebody out with one punch.
I just want to say this before I get off, man. Just really, I think it's a small segment, but because the shit is, it's put out there in the press, people think it's a large segment of the black community, but it's really not. It's a small segment. We think they're fucking idiots too. So it's not just, there's a huge problem in the black community. A couple of dumbasses doing it. You put their ass in jail. But don't paint everybody with the same stroke, man.
I don't think putting people in jail is the answer either. It's amazing to me that people go, well, he was arrested, so it's okay. No, the trick is to not have it perpetrated on people in the first fucking place. I've heard that enough times. Why are you asking for justice for this guy? They arrested the perpetrator. Yeah, big fucking deal. How about you figure out the problem and fix it? Look at Chicago. They're talking about bringing the National Guard. They're talking about bringing the National fucking Guard into Chicago because the police force can't even handle the amount of fucking drug and gang-related shootings and violence that's going on in Chicago.
Bro, idiots are going to be idiots.
We took the world's
and it kind of moves around a little bit, and you're like, that's wonderful. Now what? Now what? I don't like looking at other people's babies.
The best was he picked us up at the hotel for the big steak dinner.
Yeah.
And he had to rearrange his whole car.
Oh, because he's now the dad.
He opens
it's not a guy coming to pick up other guys to go out for the night.
He opens up the hatch and like half his baby stuff falls out onto the road.
That was funny.
Outside the hotel.
Strelo opens up the back hatch and just something fell on his foot. Like come pouring out the back baby stuff.
I've never seen so much baby stuff in my life.
You're sitting in the back seat. You can't look out the windows because the baby shades are down because you don't want the baby getting sun in its face. Opie goes to put his head back on the headrest. He bangs his head on a Velcroed mirror that's on there because when the baby's in the baby seat facing backwards, Elo can now look in his rearview mirror, look in the mirror on the headrest, and see the reflection of his baby's face in there. I mean, you're not a man anymore.
Dude, I don't know, when we were that little, obviously our parents had none of that stuff.
Car seat?
And we survived.
Sorry. You sit in the front, and if I have to step on the brakes, you're eating the dashboard. No, the big dad safety arm would come off the steering wheel and go across your chest and stop you if he had to stop short. That's all you had. No baby seats, no mirrors, no sunblock, no window shades. You got half a tan on your side of your face because you're sitting by the window.
No Mozart for kids.
No videos inside the car. You listen to what the hell your parents are listening to. In the safety of a 67 Rambler. Great.
Yeah, we're protecting the children a little too much, I think.
None of that stuff. And now, a guy... I remember my father.
Guy just doesn't look like a man anymore.
Not anymore.
Because he picks us up and the car looked cool from the outside, but man, it was all just jazzed up for the kid.
I remember my father it was before even kindergarten. My father had like a Honda motorcycle, and he used to just throw me on the gas tank, and we'd go off somewhere, off to McDonald's or whatever, and I am sitting on the gas tank of a motorcycle.
Yeah.
Not strapped in, no helmet, no nothing. That was the old days. You'd pull up, you're in a car, you'd pull up to a friend's house or something, and that's it. You open the door, he'd pull you out of the car. It wasn't get the baby seat out, get a goddamn crib with you and a stroller and toys and you make do. You play with the beer bottle caps they're flipping around at each other. Those were your toys.
We had no safety crap.
None.
We actually stuck our fingers in the outlets and got shocked.
Right.
And then you learn.
Nothing better than a pair of tweezers in an outlet as a child.
And who hasn't eaten lead paint and survived?
They're hanging right off the windowsills.
I used to eat that crap growing up.
They'll be gone after a while.
Yeah. Amazing.
Now it's just you get emasculated. They've built this whole thing. It's a huge business. When we were talking about it with Elo last night, the money he spends on baby stuff and parents spend on baby stuff. There was a video. I went out to Colorado to visit family, and they have kids, and you'd be sitting watching a movie. A couple of the guys sitting watching the game or something like that. All of a sudden, one of the kids gets fidgety. The moms have to run in and just say, "Sorry, I got to pop in Monsters, Inc." And that's it. Your game is off. Your movie's off. I don't care. You're in the middle of The Godfather. It gets shut off. And Monsters, Inc. goes on because the kids have to be kept happy.
That's
Maybe
worst.
the kid was crying because Sonny got shot. You don't know.
Maybe. Let him keep watching. But it's a whole industry that they have told parents they need this stuff. The videos are hysterical. They pop in videos where it looks like somebody just took a camcorder in their basement, put up a baby blanket, and just roll a ball across it and go, ball, 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 ball.
That cost it $28.95.
Yeah, and then they cross-fade to another colored blanket and a car. Car. And this, $50. $50. You can make it yourself, yeah. And the money they spend, and it's this emasculating thing for men now. They can't go out and be men anymore. It's all about the kids. And I guess to justify it, you have to keep bringing it up to everybody. Because we're talking about the show last night. We're just like, yeah, Elo, we'd like some advertising for the show. A lot of opportunities for billboards, perhaps in New York, by the tunnels, the bridges. Jackson would look cute on a billboard. All right, Elo. Hello.
Focus
here. We understand. Jackson, very cute. We're talking about something else. Talking about the show. Yeah, there was a problem with my mic. We were going to call Jackson Mike if she was a boy. No, the microphone. Jesus.
Well, remember we were asking about how come we never got Super Bowl tickets, and he said, well, the Super Bowl's in Jacksonville. Ah, what a good name for a city.
Oh, very cool. Let's go to line 3 and say hi to Steve on Long Island. Steve, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, guys. Hey, Sugar Lips.
Hey.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, I can relate to Anthony completely with the motorcycle thing, man. My father pulled wheelies with me on the fucking gas tank until we got a sidecar. Then we had to get a little safer. Still no helmet.
Sidecar? Where were you, Nazi Germany?
Exactly. You and your father invading France, were you?
Yeah, we had no safety growing up. Simple as
None.
that.
It went to everything. Boys. I don't know. Perhaps because safety is up, more kids are surviving. I don't know if that's a good thing, but I don't know. We kind of made it through. Mm-hmm. There were some really nasty things we grew up with. Some toys that were recalled, cars that were just unsafe, things like that. We talked about that in the past. I mean, they gave us things like click-clacks, compressed glass balls on the end of strings like a Australian bolo weapon. And this was a toy that if you clicked and clacked too hard, they'd explode and send shrapnel off into every corner of the room. But, that was a toy.
Sure. I was just thinking about the seatbelts where it just went across your...
Oh, just the lap belt that would fold you in half like a piece of paper if you...
That was brilliant.
Got in an accident?
Some brilliant engineer somewhere figuring that's the best way to keep you safe in a car accident.
Oh, my dad had an old Ford pickup truck. And the steering column was just pretty much, a 4x4 that went from the floor up to the steering wheel. That if you ever got into an accident, that thing just come right at you.
Mm-hmm.
There was no safety.
And no matter how well you raise your children or how much love you give them, when they're young teenagers, there's still a chance they'll be riding around with their friends in a car and decide to open their car door and knock a little kid off a bike and fall out and smash their face on the back of another vehicle.
Oh, I saw that clip, man. Have you seen the video?
Which one now?
Oh, it is probably the nastiest clip I've ever seen. I felt bad for the kid at first till I realized what he was doing. I guess these 4 guys are in a car. They're driving around with a video camera. And one kid in the back seat, they drive kind of close to kids on bicycles. And they're doing a good clip. They're driving down the street and then open the door and fling the door into kids on bicycles. And I guess lop and lop. I didn't see any of those clips, but I assume that's what they were doing because a bicycle's coming down the road. A kid in the back seat flings the door open.
He's good. Yeah, I'm in a good mood. I'm in a better mood to see you. Somehow you bring the happiness out of people, and when I see you, I light up. I don't know what it is lately.
What? Set me up. I don't like this.
No, I'm serious.
I don't trust nice rich boss.
No, it's disgusting, isn't it?
Rich, because I know you're gonna call me later to ask about the appearance. Everyone's saying you're doing great today.
I don't.
So that means no emails or text messages from you today. They're loving you today, which means now you'll fuck it up because you can't handle compliments either. I noticed that about him too. All you have to do is go, Rich, wow, you're killing on the show today. The next 20 minutes will be the worst radio you ever hear. You just don't want to be successful, or it scares you. Something's up with you. Don't we break here because that was a terrific line. Rich Voss.
Listen, today's going to be a great day. We got the first annual Dumb Off, and I want to apologize to Robert Kelly ahead of time. We just needed more bodies in the studio today. So you got let's be honest.
No apology to Rich.
No apology. This is Rich's day. We just needed other people around to make it better.
Don't act like he's some rocket scientist.
No, Rich, this is the point. This is why I'm not dumber than you, because I accept that I'm dumb.
You don't.
Okay,
You
here's
think
the
that you're smart.
Let me tell you what.
That makes you dumber than everybody. I'm dumb. I'm saying it. I'm dumb. I don't know how to spell. All my emails and anybody who's on my MySpace knows I'm a moron, and I embrace it. I embrace my stupid people, and I embrace my dumbness. You think you're smart, and you're not. You're stupid. That makes you dumber than me.
And last week I talked to him about this.
Yeah.
And he said, "Oh, you're gonna go home and study." I'm gonna go. Really? In 1 week, I'm gonna cram 40 years.
Yeah, you got a lot of studying to do, Rich.
Like 4,000 books in my house. I don't sleep.
You know you did cram. You know you went home and took some online test.
I didn't look up one thing. Another thing too, when you say dumb,
yes.
Okay, there's different types of dumb, and there's different types of smart,
and you touch all of them.
Okay. Now, to get to where I am in life, you can't be that dumb. To get to where you are in life, you can be a little dumb, but you're still where you're at.
Slow down. Take out the cue cards that Bonnie wrote for you and read off them.
To get where you're at.
Yeah, where are you?
Where are you at?
You're at this place where you can't be dumb.
You're playing Springfield, New Jersey this weekend.
You should be ahead of everybody in this room.
It has nothing to do with.
Where are you at?
I'll tell you where.
Where are you at?
I'll tell you where I'm at.
You're at the Comedy Cove at Scotty's in Springfield, New Jersey.
Oh, well, you can't be stupid to get there.
And no offense to the Comedy Cove at Scotty's in Springfield, New Jersey, but you're talking about a guy that's over 50 years old. Where are you at?
Okay, I'll tell
you should be in Vegas this weekend.
Oh, wait, what am I, Danny Gantz?
Wow, that's a good reference, man.
That's that I want to put together. I actually start these great emails, and then it's like, hey, come to my show. Yeah. And then I misspell something in that. I'm awful.
Anyway, this is what started the dumb off, I guess. Rich Voss was in recently, and we were playing Are You Smarter Than Rich Voss? Or we were going to with like real fifth graders, but we didn't get them, so we just asked you fifth grade questions, and then we threw this montage together. Also, go to onaradio.com. There's a great animation of that Coke Logic did of Rich Voss talking about his 141 IQ. It's hilarious. You saw it this morning, right, Rich?
Yeah, that was funny.
Really funny. So go to onaradio.com. That's the only place you can get the animations from Coke Logic. But here's Rich from, I guess, last week, was it?
Last Wednesday.
The History Channel and Jimmy Dean Sausage Links, with a grant from the Picket Fence Dental Corporation, present 20th Century American History with renowned scholar and member of Mensa, Rich Voss.
I know a lot about it.
Dr. Voss will take you on a breathtaking journey through history's most poignant milestones.
What event took the world to the brink of World War III in 1962?
The Bay of Pigs in Cuba.
Oh, my
Oh, no, the Russian missile crisis.
Oh, my God.
With every outburst, Rich Voss gets dumber and dumber.
In 1962, what almost brought us to World War III? It had to be the Bay of Pigs in Cuba when...
No, it's not the Bay of Pigs.
Your head will spin.
Who was the U.S. president when World War II ended?
The war ended with the dropping of the atomic bombs.
That didn't actually end World War II.
You've never met a Jew who knows less about World War II than Rich Voss.
What was the World War where Germany was going in, taking, just out of control?
By the way, I've never wanted to punch someone more than you.
Are you talking to me?
Yes.
It's pretty embarrassing when you think about it. So tune in to 20th Century American History and watch in amazement as an old Jewish man goes from mildly coherent to babbling pile of mush in the course of an hour.
You know, it's all history from there.
Coming to the History Channel.
Yeah, the boys put that together for you, Rich.
I'm going home. I'm going back to bed.
Isn't that?
I'm going back. There's no reason I need to be
Which World
here.
War was it when the Germans went all...
He didn't even say the sentence correctly. I don't even need to be here. Nobody needs to be here.
He doesn't even realize it was both World Wars. Both of them were because of them.
They were really out of control in two.
Well, they had better equipment, better stuff.
They came back with a vengeance in World War II.
They certainly
weren't in trenches, but yeah.
It was a sequel, that's all.
Had some good hardware. Better special effects in the sequel.
Well, I guess we're going to do the dumb off hopefully right around 7, a little after 7. So stick around for that. Our phone number, 877-212-ONA. We got Robert Kelly. We got Rich Voss. Francine on the way. It's dumb off. I don't know. It's the dumb off 07.
I just like dumb off.
Just dumb off? Okay.
Yeah.
The World Championship of Dummies.
You
should get a belt.
It's Opie and Anthony. All right, the dumb off is about to begin. Is Francine here? As soon as Francine gets here, Francine is here. Okay.
Okay, good.
I think we're going to start the dumb off next on the Opie and Anthony show. And Tim put this fine little piece of production together. Well, it's a quickie.
It's the first annual Dumb Off.
Absolute stupidity appears absolutely stupid.
On the Opie and Anthony show.
There you go. Wow. I thought it'd be a little more involved than...
A little more than that.
It started out good. It really did. It sounded like a monster truck ad. I got excited.
And then fizzled to nothing.
Philadelphia Spectrum this Sunday.
I'm not going to judge. Here we have our contestants for our first annual Dumb Off.
Yes.
Can I just say something before you get started? Yeah. I think we like a game show. One of you guys should do a little back history of our dumbness.
Yeah, well, that's kind of what I was getting to. I was saying our first annual Dumb Off. I was going to introduce and meet some of the...
No, I mean like our schooling, what we've accomplished, stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Can you let him go with the flow? It's his show, stupid.
All right, okay.
Well, you can go that route, too.
We should have had...
I could just...
we should have had dumb moments on the Opie and Anthony show from these guys.
Yeah.
We don't have that much
really dumb moments.
That's all I'm saying.
Although, I'm sure we'll get brand new ones.
All right, Bob, did you graduate high school? Bob Kelly?
I graduated high school, but for 3 years I was in the rubber rooms, which was basically like the one class all day, weight room, snakes. You played kickball for 5 hours. You know.
I was in that same school. It was called Sarah... not middle school, continuation school.
Yeah.
I was kicked out of Dana Hills High School in California because I was constantly absent and late. And they put me in this thing where you did dittos, like you got a ditto, and it was the easiest, like, retard work. And then you kind of hung out, and the teacher would be like, who wants to go surfing?
Yeah.
And, like, some of the kids would just go surfing with the teacher.
I actually had, they give you one paragraph, 4 questions in that one paragraph.
Yeah.
Which is basically like a line, a question. And then I would go work at a styrofoam factory, and a retard was my boss.
That's,
make styrofoam
we have
balls.
This parallel thing because I went there to that school and then worked at a place that made Hobie catamarans. So I had to take styrofoam and then cover it with fiberglass.
Yeah.
Great job. No masks, no nothing. I think I have black lung disease.
I used to make the balls for Christmas ornaments.
Christmas ornaments.
Me and this retard guy. We'd sit there all day just rounding
Rich
balls.
Voss.
This was your schooling?
Yeah, well, I only went to...
You did well.
I only went to 2 classes, and then I go work that... I worked my way back into regular class, graduated.
Yeah.
But from 6th grade to, I think, 10th grade, I was in juvie. I didn't do any schooling.
See, I didn't go the trouble route. I just went the I don't want to go to school route. You then turned that free time that could be spent smoking pot and watching cartoons with your friends, which is what I did, into getting into trouble.
I did do that. It's just my friend lit me on fire while we were watching cartoons.
See, it's not a good friend. Rich Voss has his hand up. You can barely see. I thought someone threw a doll arm up on the table.
I don't like you as the host leaning towards one of the contestants and bonding like this. I find it quite illegal.
Well, it's your turn.
Schooling?
I'll lean
No,
toward
I'm
you.
not done. I'm not. If he's done, let's.
I think he was done. We got his good background on what a scum he was when he was growing up.
Your schooling, Rich?
Rich, what'd you do?
High school, college?
Before Harvard, or what happened?
Here's the thing.
I quit school, but in school.
Wait, what do you mean you quit school?
They knew I was trouble. So first in like 10th grade or 9th grade, they sent me to a special trailer to learn how to repair lawnmowers. It was like only special,
Working over Bill Cochner's outfit. Fixing lawnmowers and whatnot.
So it was like some program for the trouble kids.
How long ago was this? Did you have like a chalkboard and like a bucket that you kept your lunch in?
You're saying he was Little House on the Prairie times?
Then
I think he was calling you old.
After I quit the trailer and lawnmower repair.
Yeah.
Then I went back to the school, and this was young, and they put me in a special, where trouble kids in the school, and like we would sing class, and they'd have us wrestle and fight, and that was class.
Right. Yeah, they bet on it.
Yeah, like I had to wrestle like the toughest guy, Jack Hill, in class, and then. I went to high school.
Was a short bus involved?
I went to high school, but I never
went
to
a Jean-Claude Van Damme film.
I never went to school. I just went there to sell pot.
Beat him.
Yeah.
So I guess I had enough credits to get through the 10th grade. You know, you have credits to graduate, a certain amount of credits.
The 10th grade?
And I was and all my friends, and then I went and showed up at 11th and 12th grade, but I didn't graduate. I just went there to sell pot and went to woodshop class.
Yeah.
And I was going to go back, and then I woke up and said, nah, I'm not going back. So I have basically enough credits. If I went back, I would have to do 11th and 12th grade.
You have a 10th grade education.
Officially,
you
10th
grade education.
Maybe 9.5.
Okay, you barely made it through 10.
Let's get to Francine.
And Francine, of course.
The smart one out of the bunch. She actually went to college.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Now, Francine,
I didn't have a college fund. I'm not.
I went to college
Yeah.
too. I'm 2 classes away, math and English, from an associate's degree.
It doesn't
in
count.
fine arts. Yeah.
What
it was
college?
Art. I drew. It was community college in Boston, Bunker Hill, and I just drew.
What was the name of the college?
Bunker Hill.
Oh my God.
Yeah, it was bad.
Bunker Hill
It was
Community
bad.
College.
Didn't you wear fatigues to the college?
Yeah, really?
Also known as the 13th grade.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Now, Francine, your high school was in what part of Connecticut?
No, I went to school in Maryland.
Oh, in Maryland.
And I had some private schooling.
Private schooling. And why was that?
The courts made her.
Why? Well, actually, I wasn't smart enough to get in, but my brother was, so they let me in too.
On your brother's coattails. That's nice.
Basically, they couldn't deny that ass of yours.
I guess so.
That's probably it.
Isn't there like listening to her speak and listening to him speak? Aren't there different kinds of dumbness?
Yeah, it's weird. There are.
Yeah, I mean, her dumbness. I don't know if she's dumb. I think she knows how to spell and do math, but there's some when she speaks, I want to kill her.
But how dumb do you have to be to let your friend light you on fire? I mean, you can't be too smart.
No, I was really stoned. We smoked like a pound of weed.
I got high for many years of my life. I never let anybody light me on fire.
Yeah, but you did wear short shorts
You just let
to
your-
get more drugs. Let's not forget. I'd rather be lit on fire myself than wear
What did
tiny
you do?
little jean shorts to get more
They weren't
more
jeans.
drugs.
They were little white basketball see-through. Well, whatever.
Jesus, what are you talking about?
Nothing. Forget
You've
about
never heard this story?
No, what are you
God,
talking?
He used to dress
tragic.
sexy for his drug dealer to
he
get
was
more
gay.
drugs.
He was gay.
And he was hoping that the drug dealer would invite him upstairs. And then when he wasn't invited upstairs sometimes, he felt rejected.
Hey, coke makes you do weird stuff, man.
Yeah, talk fast. It doesn't make you gay. There's no drug that just makes you gay.
I didn't say I was gay.
Bob, he
Maybe
would
I
get
manipulated
jealous.
it.
He would be there with one of his friends, and his friend would be Kevin.
He was good looking.
Kevin would be invited upstairs, and Rich would have to wait downstairs, and he would be bummed out that the drug dealer didn't invite him upstairs at times.
What was Kevin wearing? A bikini?
Kevin was so good looking, he didn't have to wear. He could wear long jeans and work boots. He was just a good looking man.
I would just pay to see you impatiently waiting in the lobby.
You could see. I was in the house, but the shorts. You could see
Daisy Dukes.
You could see like a part of a. I mean, they were so short that like the sack would hang out a little.
Jesus.
What am I doing here? I'm dumb. I'm stupid.
right.
I can't spell. I suck. Can I go home?
Well, that doesn't make you dumb because you can't spell. You're a lot dumber than when it comes to spelling.
Listen.
It's a lot more than spelling.
All right, we'll find out.
We have to take our first break, but we got to at least start the dumb off. You guys got paper in front of you and a Sharpie, and no cheating, please.
Now, who is going to be the official timekeeper, and how much time are they going to have for each question? 10 seconds. 5 seconds.
5 seconds. It takes that long to open the pen.
Listen, 10 seconds.
10 seconds is good. Yeah, we'll give you 10 seconds.
We'll give you enough time to write down an answer.
10 seconds from the time the question is read, and then I will go. I will go that, and you then will begin.
I think you guys are just in a rush now because of break, and you're saying 10 seconds. That's crazy.
It is a dumb off. I mean, you guys are treating it like a real show.
No problem.
What do you want?
We'll allow them to answer their dumb question, all right?
Okay, but if
you go too long, then we
forever?
got to take you out of the game.
Yeah, we can figure it out. Can't we just figure it out as we go along?
All right, whatever.
All right, here we go.
Right, you want the first question?
You just want to
Here it
hit
is.
the bell.
Is that your intro? You never did your intro.
That was the intro.
Okay.
We introduced you.
All right, I can play this again.
But we can see each other's answers.
No.
Oh, my goodness.
Don't cheat.
All right, go ahead.
Wait, it's the
Don't
first.
cheat. I was in juvie hall in 6th grade. Don't cheat.
Look at you. You're all like, all right, go ahead. Go ahead.
All right, listen, we got official production.
By the way, quickly, Patrick sent me a text.
Yeah.
And he said he had texted Bobby and wished him good luck.
And Bobby wrote him back and said, I'm going to lose. I know I'm going to lose. L-O-O-S-E. No crap. L-O-O-S-E.
No, listen to me.
You know you're going to lose.
I can't spell.
Obviously.
I can't.
And Patrick felt he'd share that with everybody.
Writing an email is honey. How do you? I don't know how to spell restaurant.
You can spell
That's
damn
a hard
good,
one.
can't you?
That's
Oh, damn.
Here's the official production for the Dumb Off.
It's the first annual Dumb Off.
This is Rich's day. We just needed other people around
whoa,
to make it better.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, here's your first question, Anthony.
Here it is. Which is the closest planet to the sun?
Oh, by the
the
way,
closest planet to the sun.
These are the easy questions.
Yeah.
We got easy, medium, and hard. They are writing.
They're writing down their answers.
You can write nice and big, by the way. We got
Trying
plenty
not
of paper.
Try not to cheat. Bobby's done. Rich just looks perplexed. And Francine has written down something, but it took her a little long. Did you write anything, Rich?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Quickly.
Let's start with Francine.
Start with Francine. Which is the closest planet to the sun? Francine, you wrote?
The wrong paper, dummy.
Oh, my God. She wrote Uranus. Or Uranus, as people who don't want to be embarrassed say it. But, I am so sorry.
Who's keeping track?
That is incorrect.
All right.
Now, Rich Voss, he wrote Jupiter. Jupiter would be the closest planet to the sun. And that, of course, is wrong.
I saved paper.
You certainly did. You wrote it very small. And now Bobby Kelly wrote Earth. Our own planet Earth being closest to the sun. Holy mother of God. It's a trifecta of idiots.
Who is it?
Who is it? It's a planet. What is it?
The moon? Is the sun considered...
The moon isn't a planet. I shouldn't be getting dumb answers still thrown at me.
Yes, you should. You want this to be funny or not?
Oh, is this a dumb off?
Let us
Is the
talk.
sun considered a planet?
No, it's the sun.
All right.
That's the main thing.
That's the main thing. And what do you mean that's the main
That's the
thing?
center of the thing that we float around.
And the moon is the semi-main thing?
No, the moon is a... fucking... No.
You're dropping the F-bomb.
Sorry, Tom.
It's getting flustered.
Are they dummies? This is fantastic.
Well, this is... can I just say something?
Yes.
This is information. I understand it.
Yes.
Wait a second. Let me finish.
Oh, my God.
This is information that does you nothing.
Not only did he get it wrong, he spelled it wrong.
When are you going to ask... When are you going to really...
What do you want me to ask you how to balance a checkbook?
Look at
something that's going to get you...
First question, and he's already flustered.
I'm with Bob. This is useless information for most
It's
people.
not useless if you're going to try to pick up a girl with astrology.
Francine, why Uranus?
Astrology?
Why?
Oh, my God.
I don't remember a lot of the planets.
No?
So that was
one that popped in your head.
That and Venus.
Yeah.
I think it's green.
What, Venus?
Yeah.
Or Uranus? Yeah.
I had a really hot earth science teacher.
All right.
So you didn't pay much attention?
No.
Okay.
All right.
Well, the answer is Mercury.
For all the people out there that said
Why
Mercury,
didn't you ask what's in the
congratulations.
bottom of a thermometer, and then we might have got that right.
It's different.
Or maybe through a hint.
But who asked that?
There's no hints.
Who knows that?
Everybody in the
You
5th
should've
grade.
said- you should've said- You should have said name 4 planets.
Yeah.
Or 5 planets. That would have been a good hard question.
Name 5 planets.
Myself.
All right, hold on. We got to take a break, but Nate in Brooklyn wants in.
That was a good one.
That was good,
That was
Rich.
a good
Yeah.
one.
A Bob Kelly planet joke. Let's go to Nate in Brooklyn. Go ahead.
Hey, guys.
Yeah.
You gotta do like the SATs, let them write their name down for a couple points because that's the only way there'll be any points scored this time.
Yeah, exactly. And we'll go to Joe in Staten Island. Joe.
This can't be possible. This is making me angry. It's preposterous. They can't possibly be this dumb.
Joe,
He's getting angry at how stupid you are.
Did you know Mercury?
Did you know, Joe?
Did I know? No.
Exactly, stupid.
All right,
All right, listen, we got to take a break.
Wait, hold on. What's the closest planet
he's
to the
gone.
Comedy Cove at Scotty's in Springfield?
Boy, Red Voss.
I have
Very
even
good.
one plug.
Are you somewhere this weekend?
No, but I'm going to be at the Comedy Connection in Boston in January.
I have a show too.
January.
Yeah, I want to fill that.
All right, listen, they're babbling. Listen, we got to get control back here. It's the first annual dumb off. We got to take a break. And why don't you give the second question as we go in a break? Give them a little extra time to try to answer.
Extra time. What is the capital of Italy?
Oh.
All right, just write it down. We'll give you the answer.
No cheating, no looking. The capital of Italy we are looking for.
The dumb off has begun on the Opie and Anthony show.
Okay. I already wrote my answer.
Wow. Whip 'em out Wednesday.
Oh, no.
Hear what everyone else is talking about. O&A, uncut and live, continuing the show on XM Satellite Radio, starting at 9 a.m. Eastern. Visit xmradio.com to subscribe.
This is the Opie and Anthony Show.
Wow, they're just babbling over there.
It's hysterical to listen to.
It's the first annual or the first, let's just call it the first dumb off on the Opie and Anthony Show. 5th grade questions. That's what these guys are attempting to answer.
5th grade in what neighborhood?
Yeah.
Like a Long Island white neighborhood or inner city? You know.
It runs the gamut.
Really?
And what were you guys talking about with Francine?
I just think she should take that Raggedy Ann hair out of her head and go with an afro.
Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
I think an afro on a black woman is the sexiest thing ever.
She could look like Joanne Chesmart.
Do you know how hard it is to take care of an afro, first of all?
You look like a scarecrow. Just take it out. You probably have beautiful afro. I love like that commercial where the white kid filled the little afro, the black kid's afro. There's nothing.
What the hell are you talking about?
There's nothing that is
really
sexier than a black chick with an afro.
You watch commercial? You don't have TiVo?
Can you move your dumb head so I can look at her?
This is what's been going on the entire time we've been sitting
Bobby
here.
had the funniest line on the planet.
What?
I don't want to repeat it. It's
Just
too
go ahead.
racist.
Go ahead.
When they say what part of her body smells like.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I don't think you can say that.
They were discussing the smell of a
Well, I asked
certain
her.
part of.
I asked her what her
Francine.
ass smelled like. Like
Well,
what
you can't
her
really
bum,
say
her
that.
bum.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, you can't say that.
No, you can't
Forget
say
it.
that.
Now it's
Yeah.
too late.
What?
First annual dumb off.
And I embrace my dumbness. You think you're smart, and you're not. You're stupid. That makes you dumber than me.
On the Opie and Anthony Show.
You sounded like 2007 Seinfeld. You say you're smart. You know what I mean?
Don't try to suck me into your bad joke.
I've had some good ones say a couple crashes.
What are we,
I'm not gonna lie.
a comedy team now? You know what I mean? It's your turn, Bob.
Stiller and bigger.
Oh, who's on first?
Hey, that was pretty good, Bob. Gotta get one to
I
Rich.
don't deny that he has good.
Hey, you know what? He gets a plug for that. Rich Voss at what crap hole you at this weekend?
The Comedy Cove.
No, I hear they got a pretty good
Scotty's
club.
in Springfield,
All right,
New Jersey.
Friday and Saturday. There you go. Hey, and you can go to Rich Voss.
And Bonnie's working with me this weekend.
And the baby will be backstage, unattended. That's terrific.
Oh, yeah, because we go on together.
You should.
We're the
Might as
cummerbunds.
well. Right.
You should take the baby out too.
Hey, speaking of baby, we're attempting to make baby in the oven number one on Google today as far as searches.
Baby in the oven.
Baby in the oven. We need everybody to Google that right now. Everyone on Pal Talk, Google it again. Just keep Googling it. We want baby in the oven as the number one search today. All right.
Jeez. Sorry, very distracted.
Yeah.
There seems to be a naked woman on Pal Talk doing one of the most unsexiest dances I've ever seen in my life.
What is she doing?
I don't know. I think she's trying to dry a certain area because she just got out of the shower. And then look at this stupid dance. It's Phastm 3, Phastm 3. She's doing like this thing. She might just be trying to dry a certain area. Do the dance again because Opie didn't say it.
Oh,
no! Look, here it is. Look, what is that?
It's called
She's doing like the funky chicken. She's doing the completely naked chicken dance.
She's just trying to get all her areas dried. Okay, dumb off. We gave you guys a question before the break. It was, what is the capital of Italy?
Of Italy.
Let's start with Bob Kelly this time.
Bobby.
I wrote down. Let me just speak on mic here.
Mm-hmm.
Rome.
Rome is correct.
Very good.
That is the correct
Don't look at me
answer.
shocked,
Now,
dummy.
a shocked Rich Voss just looked over at Bobby like, it can't be Rome.
Rich?
Rich?
What is your answer? The capital
Well,
of
I
Italy.
first wrote Venice and crossed it off. Then I wrote Florence and crossed it off. And then I wrote Naples.
Can I stop? Can we stop right here? Can we stop right here? I want to protest, and I want to fill a complaint, a formal complaint to the board of this dumb off. This man cheated. We were in the other room. We both wrote down our answer before we left. I had mine written down. You can see there's one thing written on here.
Yes.
One.
Rome.
Okay? We went outside. Someone actually said it out loud. Okay? And I was like, shut up. Don't say it. And I go, Voss, show me yours. I'll show you mine so we know that we didn't cheat. He pulled his out, and he had... I don't even know what he wrote.
The problem with him
He wrote
is-
Flo.
Flo.
He wrote Florence. I go, yours is Florence. You cannot change your
Want me
mind.
to
That's
tell you
it.
what his problem is?
I showed him mine was Rome. One thing.
Yes.
Look at that's a
And it's
cheater.
not even written
No,
there.
listen, here's the thing with Bobby. He got it right. He's a sore winner. Okay, his acting classes are working out because that never happened. Right now, he goes, I'm going to show you
Get
how
Mike
good I can act.
DiStefano in here.
Who's the dummy that actually said it out there?
Mike DiStefano.
Why would he say?
Why would he say the answer?
No, because it wasn't his fault. It came. I asked the question, and he went, "Hey," and he went, "Oh." He just he kind of he asked the question. It wasn't his fault.
All
it wasn't
right.
his fault.
Enough of your goddamn.
Mike, what are you doing? You're wrecking our whole bit. You're wrecking our whole bit.
You're giving the answers
Yeah,
out.
it wasn't his fault.
Okay, let's say...
And even with cheating, dummy came up with 3 wrong answers. Rich.
If I got it right, I wasn't going to take it because that was a joke.
okay.
That was a bit. I wouldn't take it. I'm honest.
Wait. Get on Mike. We can't hear you, Mike.
It's his first time doing radio.
Mike, sit down over there.
There you go.
Thanks. Yeah, I told
Mike
the boss-
DiStefano, right? Playing Caroline's this weekend?
Yeah, I'm at Caroline's tomorrow.
I saw you as part of Dennis Leary and Friends for the first time. I thought you were hilarious.
Thanks,
so
man. Appreciate
I
it.
definitely wanted to get you in here and plug the Caroline's gig. So what happened with the dumb off? You messed up the whole thing.
No,
for
I
us.
didn't know it was a contest. I was in the room, and I just heard Bobby say, what's the capital of Italy? And I said, Rome. And then he said, shut up, don't say anything. And then I said, no, it's Naples.
Oh, you did say
Rome. Boss wrote down Naples.
Cheater.
That's why he cheated.
This is why he cheated.
Because he wrote Florence originally. Went, oh my God, that's the wrong answer. Mike said Naples, so he goes, oh, Mike has to be right. So he changed his answer to Naples. in the end.
Exactly.
I was only kidding with him.
You still got it wrong.
Weren't.
Okay, so let's give Bobby a point.
All right.
No,
and
because I got it right. You're not giving me anything, dummy.
all right.
We're going to give him a point.
Let's go to Francine.
We've been through one question.
I know.
We're not even
Francine.
through.
Francine,
the second one.
The capital of Italy. What did you write down?
What's your answer? Say it out loud.
Spain.
Oh my God! I have to. Can I go? I get it.
The capital
Can
of
I go?
Italy. She wrote Spain. Bobby,
get
you
back
can't
here.
just leave. You can't leave the dumb off.
All right, Bobby, you're. Sit down.
Spain.
It's not even the same language.
She's fantastic.
Well, now I remember.
Well, that's wonderful. So the only person that has gotten the question right is Bob Kelly.
So far, Bob Kelly
has one answer right.
One answer right.
And we got 0-0.
Okay.
Let's go with a very easy one. Why don't you do number 3 for the guys?
Yes, here it is. President Teddy Roosevelt. You may remember Teddy Roosevelt, the president. He has a famous saying. It's, was it talk or speak? Yeah, okay. Talk softly.
You can stop right now. You
and
said
carry a big blank.
Oh, I got it.
Jesus. He's so excited. Whatever. They're writing their answers down. Oh, boy. Oh, she just looks like she wants to jump out the window.
Talk softly or what?
Talk softly and carry a big blank was his saying. All right.
All right. Everyone got their answers in?
Yes.
She's,
You got one in there, Francine?
Go ahead, Francine.
Everyone's answers
Well,
are
no,
in.
Rich Voss goes first this time
And
around.
Buford Puffers. What's his name?
Just keep trying. Go ahead.
Buford Pusser.
Puffer. Holy God. I love Rich Voss. He's so stupid.
Buford.
Say pumpkin.
No, it's
Just say it.
You know the guy walking tall?
Yeah, it's pumpkin.
Yes. Buford. Pumpkin? No, it's not pumpkin.
Rupert Pumpkin. All right.
Buford.
All right, I got something for Rich.
Puffer.
I like turtles.
All right. All right, Rich, what's your answer?
Rich, your answer to
Stick.
Yes, stick is correct.
But
Rich
he was
Voss
around.
stars.
That's not fair.
He was around. Wow.
She should get a point for that.
I don't think she's joking.
Even if she's wrong, she should get a point for that.
I don't think it's a joke, but do you realize that was funny? Not accurate, but very funny.
Very funny. Bob Kelly, what's your answer, sir? Stick.
He wrote stick.
All right.
Also correct. And
Francine, the only one that isn't on the board yet. Francine, go
talk
ahead.
softly and carry a big...
I thought of a...
What'd you write?
I wrote gun.
Oh, wow.
A big
What are the
gun.
odds? This is like method questions for her.
Are you saying because of her racial background
Yes.
that perhaps gun was just predestined to come out of
in her
something?
neighborhood, that would be correct.
Yeah.
Actually.
Would sneak up behind you carefully and carry a big gun.
That's
Speak loudly.
Actually, Obama said that.
Can we? All right, let's continue. You want to
Yes.
go with? Number 4. We'll do another easy one. For
Here it
everybody.
is, number 4. If it's another planet question. The planets are very important.
You guys want another planet question?
Why are the planets important? Tell me that.
If you because they're around our planet in space.
And what do they do?
They hold
So our
everything together.
And eventually we're going to have to move and live on one of these. So
Are you
We're
serious?
going to live on Mars, actually.
You know, if it wasn't for the rest of the planets, we would be sucked into the sun. So count your blessings.
that's right.
Really?
Yeah.
The sun does... Oh, God.
Why would we be sucked into the sun if it was...
Because
why
the
aren't
gravity of
planets
the
sucked in?
gravity of some of the larger planets, especially like Jupiter and Saturn, actually pull the Earth away from the sun. It keeps it in an orbit around
all
the
go
sun
around
as
the
the sun tries to
Is
pull.
that-
It's a constant little battle between all the planets.
Is that documented?
Yeah.
Is like Maine.
It's just like Maine.
No, but what does that mean? I don't even know what that means.
It's cold, and there are ugly chicks there.
My brother goes to school in Maine.
I'm happy to hear it. Can I get the goddamn question out?
Can I say, do you understand her dumbness is different?
I know,
Yes.
I see.
There's many different-
There's many different types of dumbness.
Oh, God.
When you say brother, do you mean relative?
Yes, he would be a relative.
Okay.
If you count Pluto as a planet, how many planets are in our solar system?
Oh, everybody knows that.
All right. Bob Kelly just throws down his Sharpie, I guess.
I don't like planet questions.
He doesn't like planet
No, I
questions.
know. They never taught me that. I just
They never
Boss
taught you
seems
that
to
in
know.
reform school?
Reform school.
All right,
Is he a
let's-
little rascal?
Let's move it along. Let's go
And
to
Francine, do you have an answer? Francine, your answer. What is that?
That's a horrible.
That's what it said 9-11. That's what her brother's really doing.
9 to 11.
This isn't a...
Her brother's school is called Attica.
You can't say 9 to 11.
This wasn't open to like
9 to 11.
9 to
I know
11.
it's one of them. I really want one.
All right, pick one.
All right, pick one.
I'm going to go with 9.
She's going with 9. That is indeed correct.
Whoa.
Don't go changing anything.
I got it wrong. I changed it, but it was wrong. I'll admit it. I don't give it. I don't like planets.
Look how freaked out he gets. We didn't ask you yet.
I don't care. I got it wrong.
What's the answer?
What's the answer, Bob?
9?
No, what did you write?
I wrote 7 plus 2.
7 plus 7
7
planets. Okay.
I don't know. What are planets? We already said we didn't like planets, and you got another planet question right out the gate.
I didn't write these. Rich Voss.
Me?
Yes.
He wrote this.
No, the other Rich Voss.
Here's my problem. I didn't finish making the 9 because I got lazy.
7.
First of all, She wrote 9 and 11.
Yes.
That's her answer.
Yeah.
Yeah, why didn't I just...
I could have wrote 7, 8, 9, and then
No, then we
picked one.
said
Look,
she had
it's-
to pick one.
That's a 50-50
That's
thing.
Bobby's close.
They both could have been
You're
wrong.
giving her
7, 8, 9.
odds
They
on her
both could have been.
dumbness.
If she wrote 7 and 11, we would have been like, pick one.
Yeah, it was a
Didn't matter.
33% chance.
Why are you such a sore loser?
All right, Dan, where are we at? Who's leading the dumb off?
Bobby.
With the correct answer.
Bob Kelly has 2 points. Voss and Francine each have 1.
All right. Do we have time for another question?
Yes.
I sure hope so.
Which one you want to ask, Dan? We should move along. Move to...
I want to answer or ask number 6.
First of all, Bobby, look at all the paper you're wasting. You could do them all on. You know.
Don't worry
Al
about
Gore,
the
relax.
paper. Al Gore.
I'll write it on a polar bear if you don't
All right.
shut up.
We're going to go with 6. Here we go.
Okay. The slaves were freed during which war? During which war?
I got it.
Keep quiet, everybody.
And that question leans towards, you know.
You think Francine has a advantage here because she's a black woman?
No. I said towards Bobby. Because his parents owned him.
No,
What?
Just write down an answer and shut up.
Everybody got their answers?
Everyone now has their answers. We will start with the very dejected Robert Kelly.
He's sweating. Gravy is pouring down his face.
Look, there's 2 wars back then. I just was thinking. I was thinking it back. Which one?
There was 2 wars.
Before World War I and before II, there was the Revolutionary War. There was the Civil War. I mean, there was a couple things going on.
All right.
Okay. Which one did you write down as
I
an
wrote
answer?
civil.
You wrote down the Civil War is the war in which the slaves were freed, and that is correct. Was indeed the Civil War. Rich Voss, now looking dejected.
Civil War.
Oh,
and I don't even go to acting class.
No.
Yeah. And Francine, which war? What is
the Civil Revolution?
The Civil Revolutionary War.
She's cheating.
Yeah.
Now she gets to pick one. That's a wrong answer,
No,
my friend.
I believe she thinks that's one war.
Which is
Right?
wrong.
The Civil Revolutionary War. That is just.
Wouldn't it be the same as the Civil War?
Oh my God!
No, the Revolutionary War was the War of
You should
Independence.
call your brother for some of these answers. When is
from
his
England.
calling time?
Can she get a lifeline to prison?
Yeah, I know. Really, get your phone card out.
University, you guys.
He's
Stop
in a
it.
university
Yeah.
of hard knocks.
Is that what they call it?
No, my mom pays for us to go to school.
Oh, okay. All right. Don't get in that. Don't get all uppity.
She should just go get a new car.
You're not going to cry, are you?
Yeah. Do you take Spanish and Italian?
No, I only took Spanish.
Okay.
6 years.
That works.
6 years?
Yep.
All right, give us something in Spanish. 6 years. Go ahead.
Yo soy muy.
Oh my God!
She's ordering Chinese food.
iPad.
Que pasa? Que pasa? She can't even fake a Spanish accent.
You know, it usually comes to you after the 7th year of taking the class.
Yeah, maybe it was one more year she needed. Can we squeeze another question in
let's
here?
see.
Louis.
Here we go. Number 9 is a good one.
you gotta do 9.
Okay. Here it is. Pens. Thank you.
If a planet comes out of your mouth, I'm so
Well,
happy.
it's not technically a planet.
If it has to do with space.
Well, okay, now there'll be trouble. But this is something everyone should know. Who was the first man to walk on the moon? The first man to walk on the moon. All right. Again, Francine just looks perplexed and baffled.
I'm thinking,
and
you
she
guys.
looks like she wants to eat her Sharpie. Rich Voss is done, and Bob Kelly is looking at.
He was 48
Sam's
when that
feet
happened.
for some reason.
I wasn't even born. He was having cocktails at a bar, watching it live on TV.
When were you born?
70.
And that was an accident.
Yeah, but you should just know this.
Just know it. It's not like something you got to be born to remember. Jesus Christ.
But I'm getting somebody mixed up in my head.
I bet you are.
Did you write it down?
Hang on.
All right.
Ask me the question one more time.
Who was the first man to walk on the moon?
I got it.
All right, he thinks he has it. Okay, pens down.
Let's go to Francine.
We'll start with Francine. Francine, who was the first man to walk on the moon?
Did she say Superman?
Could you please say that into the mic in a loud, clear voice?
Did she write Superman?
No. Please say it.
Oh, my God.
Just say it.
Oh, my
Please say it.
Louis Armstrong.
He played the trumpet on the moon.
I'm on the moon,
Oh,
fellas.
my God.
I'm on the moon.
You forgot his last name.
Hello, Dolly. Well, hello. Oops, I fell in a crater.
Louis Armstrong.
Wait. I see rocks of grave.
Oh, man.
Wow.
Oh, you are a gem. You are a gem, Louis Armstrong. Let's go to Rich Voss. Rich Voss writes...
Neil Armstrong.
Neil Armstrong. He was indeed...
Want me to tell you something? As I wrote, I'm done writing, and then you go to her, and I look at Armstrong, oh, she got it right too? And then you went, and you went, oh, no. When you looked, I'm going, I can't be wrong.
You thought you were wrong.
Oh,
yes.
man.
Bob Kelly. Oh, no. He got the other guy, right?
Neil Armstrong, baby.
There he is. He's faking. He was faking again.
Good acting.
A lot of good acting.
Wait, hold on.
Wow.
I wrote it quick. It's Neil Armstrong.
Louis Armstrong.
I should get partial credit.
Yeah.
In an insane asylum.
It's almost like
You guys were
government
talking the whole time. I couldn't even think.
We were talking?
Well,
sorry, but people
You
talk.
cannot get government assistance in a quiz.
That is
All right,
fantastic.
Dan, where are we at?
I only use 2
What's
papers.
who's winning the dumb off?
Bob Kelly has 4 points.
4 points, by the way, 4 right answers. Okay.
Yes, Voss is right behind him with 3 right answers, and Francine's got 1.
1. All right.
This is really bothering me.
Why?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't like coming from behind.
Well,
I'm not a catch-up guy.
we're going to head into the medium questions next.
Why don't you go for some tough questions?
Why don't you let Opie run the
Why
show
don't
he
you-
wants
You
to
don't
run?
think these are tough questions?
Okay.
What you
All right.
You got like a 50 on the easy questions.
Yeah.
What are you rushing in?
Stunk.
I think we asked 6 questions, and you got like 3 of them right.
All right, I'm
And
wrong.
they
I
should-
stand corrected.
These questions should be all of our age bracket. You shouldn't ask something that Voss was there, like, when Kennedy got shot.
Experienced things to
All right.
Yeah, really?
history. Any kid should know this growing
All
up.
right.
You know
We
what?
gotta
I
take a
know,
break.
I
We
know
got-
about the Ark. I wasn't there then.
All right, we got to take a break. Back to you, Anthony.
Yes, as we continue our dumb off with Robert Kelly, of course, Rich Voss, and the lovely Francine.
Can I just say something real quick?
Yeah.
Yes.
What excludes you two from the dumb off?
That we're not dumb.
Well, Opie should answer a couple questions.
Jesus.
No. You're only smart
Yeah.
because of what you do. You work, you come here, you talk, you go home.
I
you play
was very
video games.
smart before I got into radio.
Wait, there's no reason
I
you
would
can't-
read.
We're smart enough not to get involved with the dumb off.
First of all, you
That's
can,
how
you,
smart we
you
are.
can't say you're only smart because of what you do. You're smart because you're smart.
And I know what Bob's getting at, and I'll tell you what he's getting at.
What?
You're right, Bob. I probably would have missed a couple questions there. But I was smart enough not to get involved with this.
All right, well,
That's
then
the difference between me and you.
that makes total
You fell
sense.
for it.
You're right. You're absolutely right. You did suck me into this.
I know what
Okay.
you're getting at, and I'm
Okay.
sitting there sweating over a couple of these questions.
Yeah, because me and you, Anthony, okay, I'll give you, I know you're smart. You have some weird intelligence. I don't know what it is. I think you're an alien. Norton's smart because he had no social life. All right? He, when I was hanging out and, having sex with girls and drinking and having fun, he was reading books and
No, it
fixing
seems
his
to me he
glasses.
was doing a lot of the same.
Right.
Yeah, but his cost
Guy's
money.
been a pervert his whole life.
And I'll be fair. I would have probably got the Mercury thing wrong.
Okay, good. Thank you.
I probably would have got a little confused with that question, but the rest of them are easy.
He's stoned because he's up by 1 point.
All right, let's
Yeah,
go,
I know.
man. Next question.
Okay. In the name of the agency known as NASA,
Oh.
what does the second A stand for? The second A in NASA.
Ooh, Francine's got it. Looks
Francine's.
Someone wrote your dumb on my paper. That's not nice.
Someone wrote your dumb on her paper. That's
it was
not
probably
right.
the right side of your brain.
All right, they're all scribbling away here. This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would.
It was really cold.
But, all right, Rich is done. Francine's done. Bob is still toiling over the question. No, well, Rich is back to writing again.
Oh, no, never
This is- okay, he's folding his paper now.
Francine, it's Louis Armstrong. Louis Armstrong.
That was really mean.
By the way, she
Bobby
wrote,
is really...
Hold on. By the way, she wrote Louis Armstrong. Said Louis, but she wrote Louis Armstrong.
Oh, Louis.
Well, how do you spell Louis?
Yeah, Louis spelled with an S.
L-E-Y. Whatever.
I'm gonna get
L-E-W.
There's a few ways, like Lucky Louis.
Something
is that. Louis was like Louis.
I got questions on my mind.
Bob Kelly, could you please write an answer? At this point, we're just looking for something.
I don't know. International errands. All right.
All right.
I don't know.
All right, you better. You're running out of time here.
All right, whatever.
He's disqualified for his question.
All right.
I got it.
What did you write, Bobby?
Bobby, what did you write? The second A in NASA stands for?
Air, space.
Oh, I didn't even know what the N in the first place stood
Of course.
for.
Why would you?
That's what I would have helped it.
Space.
Oh.
I would have to say.
Well, what do you
write
write?
association.
That's what I was going to put.
Look, what did you put?
Yeah, it's too late.
He's lift your hand.
Space.
Lift your hand.
Get help and lift your hand.
You can't say it. You have to. It has to be written down.
Yeah. All right. Give me the wrong answer.
I'm giving you.
Sorry.
I'm wronging you.
Sorry, we're tough here.
Rich.
Well, I first put astronauts, but then I put America. America.
Dude, that's so much dumber than the league.
I don't know what I didn't know what the NAS stood for. If I knew, what's the first one? What's
National Air and Space. But I can't get the last.
National Aeronautics.
Aeronautics
and
Space.
Agenda.
What did you write?
Agenda.
America.
America. I don't know. I didn't know what the first one stood for.
And
it's got to be association.
Francine. Association.
Ooh, very good.
It's wrong, but it's administration.
Oh, screw you. Really, a fifth grader knows that?
Yeah, really?
Really, a fifth grader knows that?
Close.
I knew that in the 5th grade.
That's because you were made in a basement.
Why are you attacking him?
Because he stinks. Him and his stupid space questions.
Yeah.
It does nothing for you.
Yeah.
Really?
That's right.
Who's going to walk
Man,
up
we're
and
meant
go,
to fly.
All right, enough with the space question.
Okay.
What do we got here?
All right.
friggin' acronyms. You know what those are? Ask that question.
How about
What are they?
How about
You don't know what an acronym is?
you want to go with 16 amp?
It's
Question 16.
Send them in.
16. How about this?
That's a hard one. Now this is one I think I'd get right.
Okay.
What was New York City known as in the year 1626?
Boom, boom, boom.
You got it.
Lost his face.
Look at that.
What do you mean? What was it known as? Like for like travel agents?
Just shut up. They had travel agents in 18. What'd you say?
Travel.
Oh, God. Di Stefano, kick his ass. Go back.
Yes.
It went 1626.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I got it.
1626. All right. Okay, everybody's answers are in.
Yes.
Let's start with Francine. What did you write?
You got to say it into the mic.
Pennsylvania.
She wrote, wait, can I just stop? Please. Can I go home? Can I go home? I want to go home. This is making me dumber. This is making me dumber.
Pennsylvania.
Why Pennsylvania?
You know what's great? I got to tell you, because I was watching her as she's writing. And she had this toiled look on her face for a second, and then she looked like, okay.
Yeah, I
and
know
wrote
this
it down
one.
like, I got this one.
Like a light bulb went off. Why Pennsylvania, Francine?
Okay, well, I know that there were like 12 or 13 colonies in the beginning, and Pennsylvania was really big. So I figured it's probably Pennsylvania.
All right, let's move on to Rich Voss. You wrote
melting pot.
This is better than I ever could have dreamt that this would go. It's just the dumb off is so much dumber than I even thought it could be.
It was, where everybody came in from everywhere, and it was like a melting pot.
The melting pot.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
It's the year 1626.
By the way, Bob,
it's known as the melting pot.
To make yourself feel good, I wouldn't have got this right.
You wouldn't?
No, I'll acknowledge that.
It's a little rough, this one, but what did you write?
I wouldn't have said Pennsylvania, though.
New Amsterdam.
Oh, no, you didn't.
Yes, it was indeed known as New Amsterdam.
Amsterdam, the Dutch owned Manhattan, and they sold it. They sold it for like $1.
All right.
Actually bought it for
The
like $1.
Indians,
You know what the
they
problem
bought
with
it.
the way you
Or something, I don't know.
You didn't say what was it called. You said what was it known as.
Yeah.
Like with people.
Oh, my God.
Okay, there's a difference because everybody knew it was New Amsterdam.
You got it right.
All right, let's go.
She wrote Pennsylvania.
I was thinking New Pennsylvania.
Oh, well, all right. Let's check with the judges. Okay.
All right, let's.
She is a moron.
You want to go?
Oh my God.
We could go with 17.
I would go
19.
with 17. Yeah.
All right, 17.
Let's go with 17. Here it is. In the federal agency known as the CIA, what does the I stand for?
Oh, I got it.
Now, here we go. Write down your answers. No cheating, no looking, no talking.
Oh, that's easy.
Just write it down. The CIA, what does the I stand for? As they're writing, Francine is done. Rich was done very quickly, saying he knew the answer. He's very confident of his answer. And Bob Kelly's still writing. This is very reminiscent of the other question with the A in NASA. All of them have it. And let's start with...
Go with Voss.
Rich Voss.
Intelligence.
Intelligence. Indeed, the I does stand for intelligence. Francine, what did you write?
Say it.
Intelligence.
Intelligence.
Oh, no.
Wow. And Bobby Kelly.
I wrote intelligence.
Intelligence.
All right, that was
we
easy.
have a three-way. That was easy.
All
Yeah.
right, that's all right.
A three-way tie for that answer. Very good.
I just didn't.
How about
No, whoa. Let me see. It says internal. He wrote internal. He just cheated. He wrote internal. He's running
You cheater.
I caught him cheating. That's... Oh,
Wait.
All right, deduct 2 points.
Wait.
creep. Look at this.
Did he really write internal?
You cheated. You cheated.
You know mine was a joke.
Mine was. I showed you, you idiot.
Internal.
That says internal. Oh my God, your acting classes are really paying off.
No, I.
And he writes small. How many other ones did you
I
think
know.
this out?
No, you can. I got them all right here. You can read them. I showed him. You loser.
Deduct that
If I
point.
cheated, I would have thrown it out, and I would have just got the point, dummy.
You crumpled it up, and I called you on
And I
it.
said, "Do you want to see it?" And you go, "Yeah." And I showed it.
If you know what, I wish they would send you back to reform school.
All right, how about 24?
Let's go.
How about 24 or 19 or...
Should have seen Boston's insecure face.
Central.
He actually saw me write the wrong answer.
No, I didn't. I swear to God.
No, you didn't.
Central Internal Agency.
Yeah, well, I got them mixed.
Okay, here it is.
That's an acronym, by the way, dummy.
We'll go here with number 26.
No, not mixing them up. Oh, God.
Here's the question, contestants.
All right.
Which pilot was the first to achieve supersonic flight, breaking the sound barrier? Which pilot, famous pilot, broke the sound barrier first?
Can we get a clue?
Yeah, that
The
was.
plane was called the Glamorous Glennis.
That's not a clue, unless you asked a question about the plane.
This is history. People know this.
Nobody knows that.
Oh, my God.
Nobody knows
Wait,
that.
how do you measure sound?
By inches.
Great. Oh, is she fantastic?
Sounds like the SNL skit.
This is not.
But this is real. They wrote that crap for SNL.
I just want to swear to everybody,
The dumb
this
Jeopardy
is
bit
not
they do?
scripted.
That's not
This is
scripted.
exactly what is happening.
Who broke the barrier?
Who broke the sound barrier?
I
Yes.
think this is an unfair question.
Why?
I think you should give a hint.
I don't even have a clue.
No good.
Give a hint.
I did.
Do you
No,
have
give
it?
a hint about the guy, not the fuck.
Yeah, come on. Give us a letter.
That was close.
Yeah.
A letter.
Not a letter.
First name.
No, I'm not even going to do that.
No, write
I
your
think I'm going to
answer.
do it. You write down who the pilot
Hurry
is.
up, because we get one more question in before we get out of
Just
here.
say Norris.
This is unfair.
I have no idea.
I got it.
All right. Boss thinks he has it. Francine wrote down something, and Bob Kelly again just staring, his brain baking as he tries to come up with this answer.
I got it.
He set many records. He flew in World War II. He is known for being one of the only pilots, one of the few pilots in a P-51 Mustang to shoot down a buzz bomb and an ME-262, a German jet
Oh, how many? You know
plane
what?
with his propeller plane.
You just gave him 1,000 more clues.
All right, well, I'm telling you about the man and what he did.
Why don't you just give us his address?
All right. Rich Voss, what'd you write?
Do you have to spell it? I mean, do I have to spell it?
No, well, I'll know what it is if you.
Rich, go ahead.
Rich.
A very proud man.
Oh.
He just wrote a very proud man.
Very good.
Is that great?
Who do you want next? Bob Kelly. Bob?
I don't know how to pronounce his Buzz
Armstrong.
No, Buzz.
Buzz Aldrin. Buzz Aldrin.
All right.
Buzz Aldrin.
Who was that?
Buzz Aldrin was the second man to walk on the moon.
Okay, so I was in the right area.
No, second man to walk on the moon.
Right.
Francine, go ahead.
And the pilot. What? What did you write?
Albert Einstein.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
I was the closest.
Hang on.
Yeah.
How were you the closest? You didn't even write a name
I was
down.
the closest because I was in the same. He helped.
His name sounds like, his last name sounds like a licoricey alcoholic beverage that you usually do shots of.
Jack Daniels.
Oh, my God. Zambuca.
Sambuca. That's who it was. An Italian gentleman. Sammy Buca.
Oh, my God.
He said, hey, I broke the sound barrier.
Oh, Zambuca. Mike DiStefano. Caroline's tomorrow night.
Sunday.
Come on,
No, his name was Chuck Yeager.
Yeager.
See? Now you hear it and you go, oh, I know that.
I never knew that.
I was in the right ballpark, though.
No, you
Well,
weren't.
No,
I was
seriously.
in the right one,
Chuck
too.
Yeager set it up.
Yeager. Sammy Yeager.
So Chuck Yeager actually did all those things for NASA to go up to space. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't have made it to space. He had to break the sound barrier so they could make the rocket and know that it was safe to go up.
Shut up. Here we go.
We're running out of show, but maybe we could squeeze one more in here. It's the Dumb Off with Rich Voss, Bob Kelly, and Francine.
I love it.
Which one you want to do?
I think 28 is very good.
If it has anything to do with space or speed or planets, I'm
No more sound questions.
Hold on.
Sound.
Let's pick the best one that's left. What about...
Yep.
Nothing to do with sound.
What about 19, Ant?
19. Let's look at 19. Oh, boy. Bob ain't going to like that one.
No, if you say space, I'm going to hate it. That's not even it.
All right.
Or how about... I think that could get the most interesting answers.
Okay, let's try that one.
Say so.
All right. This is the last question in the Dumb Off.
All right.
We're ending with an easy one, by the way, fellas.
In which...
And gal.
If you say galaxy, go ahead, say galaxy.
In which galaxy
What is it?
is our sun located in? What galaxy is our sun located in? There you go. Write it down. The pens are moving.
There's no way I'm going to get that.
And Bob Kelly
But we're
just
ending with
kind
an
of...
easy question so we could all come together.
Well, apparently Bobby Kelly doesn't think it's very easy.
Yeah, maybe we can get one more in after this.
Let's just go. Let's go. This is it. I'm done with this.
No, because we're going to try to get one more. We got time. Let's get through this.
Bob Kelly, go. What your answer?
Milky Way.
Milky Way galaxy. That is correct.
And that's also a candy bar.
Yes, it is, Francine.
Yeah,
Francine, what did you write?
Well, I didn't guess it, but I just thought it was the universe.
The universe.
I have to go.
You're going to become a white girl soon.
You are hysterical.
He wrote the universe.
She is gold.
We need to kill her and take samples of her brain.
What brain?
Exactly.
There's nothing.
Oh, fuck. I might as well bring my stuff in.
Where's... Is this... What is this?
It's a mouse.
A mouse.
Leave this?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We're going on vacation. For how long?
Vacation.
Vacation.
I love a good vacation.
Gotta be sunny all week.
Under clear skies. 90 degrees.
If that's the case, tell him to run.
Boom.
Anthony has big balls. Big balls. Bo.
I spent a lot of time cleaning it almost every time I find a pile of...
Yeah.
I catch a pile of it.
What did Bobo bring in?
Nothing.
Not
usual.
Me and my mother got some stuff for you, for your son.
Oh.
Oh, man. Oh,
come
man.
on.
Now
I've actually
Oh. In a fire.
Did you see my bolo tie, though?
Never will get away.
Oh,
I swear to God.
Fuck you. Suck my dick.
Bobby's going to be at the Playboy Comedy Club at the Palms in Las Vegas. Nice.
You
there
this weekend? Yeah, it's one of my
Not this
favorite
weekend.
gigs. Not this weekend.
Labor Day
next
weekend.
week.
Watch a movie in the movie theater. Oh, cover your ears.
All right.
Cover your big giant ears.
That reference is so far away from anybody.
Exactly. Stop mentioning your high school films.
Jim, here.
What?
Look at this. Where are you? Oh, I got to turn the camera around.
Have you been tanning?
Look at that.
Why?
Okay, because your lip. Do you got it on there?
No.
Disgusting.
I hate it. Jim, your shit last night was fucking the worst.
I could look
shit.
in a picture,
you can
but
see
I
it
can't look in real life.
Oh, okay. Why don't we play Pyramid? Let's get this
That's a
going.
great
Sam,
picture, you.
Danny, what do we got?
Well, I feel like who got to pick their partner?
I got fucking. Who do you want? I'm sorry, I fucked you up. Who do you want?
I don't give a fuck.
Rich, who do you want?
Listen,
It's all about you
just
today.
Take whatever. Let's
Okay,
just
Rich
get
and
through
Oscar,
this
then.
fucking radio bit and have fun again.
All right, let's go.
Well, how about Rich and Oscar starts?
Yep, Rich and Oscar.
No, can I have
start
Bobo?
the festivities.
No, you get
just
Oscar.
said. No, you just said you don't
You
care.
just didn't
so
care. What?
yeah, fuck you. I get Oscar.
You get-
Oscar, you ready to win this, kid?
That's Bobo.
Oh, Bobo, you ready to win this, kid?
Yep, I'm ready.
All right.
Bobo's been being
Lick your
molested
lips.
by Danny.
Lick your lips. He doesn't like when you
All
lick
right,
your
who'll
lips.
be giving and who'll be receiving the clues?
We'll start with.
Well, if we go by what happens in life, I'll receive.
Well,
Nothing.
you got to stay over
That's
there,
true.
near the mic.
Silence.
Bobo. We need you near the mic
I'm
right now.
trashing myself
Right
on
near the
that.
mic. Stay right there. 'Cause
see.
I gotta ask
We'll
you
start with
questions.
Voss
Right there.
giving.
Voss will be giving the clues.
Explain to fucking
They've been
Helium.
They've
All
been
right.
briefed.
Okay, we all know
We
how
got music and stuff.
Pyramid is played. Yeah.
This Pyramid.
All right, we're ready to play the Pyramid. First up, Rich Voss
So what are the rules?
and
No.
Oscar the intern. Rich Voss will be giving the clues. And of course, Oscar must then take those clues and find out what we're looking
Now, wait,
for
we
here.
have to whisper to the audience. Is Bob allowed to know?
Yeah, I can know.
Okay.
Okay.
Cover your ears.
Cover your ears real hard.
We're looking for things in a hospital.
Okay.
Okay.
All
Did you
right.
hear that?
Wait,
Hey, take your fingers out of your ears, Oscar.
Okay.
All right, Rich, go ahead.
Now, Rich, give clues.
All right, ready?
Yes.
AIDS,
Condoms.
hepatitis,
Sexually transmitted disease.
nurses,
Nurses.
Category.
doctors.
Doctors. Hospital.
There you go.
But does he
Yeah,
have
you
to
got
say
that?
things you find in the hospital or
It's
just
good. No,
hospital?
they,
No, you
on
can
the
say
show,
that.
they.
I remember on the show,
Barely
they gave him a lot of
literally.
leeway. Yeah, they gave him some leeway.
All right,
on
let's
that.
go. You ready? Fucking, what's your name?
How about Bobo takes his headphones
Bobo, you got to
off,
take your
dummy.
headphones off. Okay.
Yeah.
Take them off your head totally.
So we can tell the
'cause
audience.
throw them
we
down.
got to tell the audience
Cheating
what they
bag of shit.
All right.
what they're looking for.
All right.
Hold on, Bobo, cover your ears.
All right.
Cover your big giant ears.
Bobo, yell la
Let's
la
go.
la la la.
All right, let's go. Now this is Bobo.
Things on a boat.
Wait, is someone doing time?
Okay, here we go.
Natalie Wood.
Exactly. That's off. Things right next
Bobo.
to.
Take your fingers out of your
Things on a boat. Well, depending on which way it's going, it's either empty or full.
I don't like that Anthony and Norton are doing all the jokes for the show. So now it's just a game show we're playing.
Yeah, exactly.
They just did all the funny lines. We have nothing now.
Right.
The fuck? Now I'm just gonna have to play the game. You ready? Hit the button.
I'm ready.
I get to play a fucking game.
They,
You can't play on mine. But
No, you can't.
He's trying. He's gonna give me the clue with his hand facing Bobo,
Yes,
so
stop
Bobo
it.
can hear it.
No, no,
Not
no.
me.
The clue.
shut up, would you?
All
Go
right.
ahead, Bob. You
just
could
go.
do it.
Bobby, go ahead.
Are you ready?
I'm
An anchor. Anchor. Fishing rods.
An anchor, a marina.
Life jackets.
Slaves.
Wait. They ate the 1700s.
Great when I should have used it.
Yeah, stop trying so hard, Bobo.
Cheese.
Relax.
Cheese. Rats. Sails. Sails. Fucking sails.
A boat.
There you go. Fucking.
Wow.
What, you gonna beat up
Bobo's
your
an
partner?
idiot.
That's how you got to work with Bobo. You scare him into fucking being normal.
Swing your partner, dosey dope.
I kind of figured out the answer for the first
No
clue.
one cares about your
Bring up the
process.
tent.
Your big victory. You should have had that fucking 10 clues ago.
Exactly.
Jesus Christ, with slaves.
Slaves was fucking great.
So do you want to switch roles or continue with...
Yeah, you guys switch roles.
No, you don't have
yes,
to.
yes.
What do you mean?
But that'd be good.
Somebody say rolls?
Okay.
All right. Do you know how to do this?
Yeah.
What do you, he's going to fucking do the things?
Yes, and then Bobo is.
I don't want to fucking do that side of it.
Yeah, now they got
Let me
it.
see the clue.
Okay, so I'm going to give it to him and then show you.
Yeah, we have to, Rich, you have to cover yours so we could, not yet.
I'm almost deaf anyhow.
What?
You got it?
Thank God Colin wasn't playing this. He wouldn't be able to cover his ears.
Oh.
What?
What is
I
it?
can't.
Hang
I
on.
swear to God.
Would say.
How long does it take to give the fucking clue?
All right, we got it.
Okay.
I think of one.
Go ahead,
I can think
Oscar.
of 9.
All right, Oscar, you're up. Go ahead. Give him clues.
Jesus Christ, I don't know how to...
People that Jews killed.
Wait,
Jesus Christ.
Oscar.
No, I can't help you. I'm the host.
Go,
Come
Oscar.
on, give me one clue, you fucking idiot.
Go.
Give him a clue.
Did I pick the right one?
Words.
Things in the dictionary.
Words
Things in the dictionary.
of a host.
Things that you don't know how to say.
A person.
No, it's one word. Radio
one word.
host.
Stop pantomiming
Radio
and
host.
speak.
Oh my God! Hurry. Give a clue.
It's got to be a time limit on this.
You're choking. Come on.
Megaphone. Bell.
No.
Give the same clue to Bobo.
Give
the same clue to Bobo.
Is this my fault that I didn't get it?
Same clue to Bobo. Same clue to Bobo.
Bobo? Wait.
Now Bobby knows what.
I don't know what it is.
Yes, you do. You have your headphones on.
I did not.
Yes,
Oh shit! These aren't. Dude, I'm listening to music.
Oh, fuck you, no.
fucking
God
know it
damn
was.
it.
Shut up.
All right, Bobo, that's right.
But let's see if Rich gets
Go
it.
ahead. Oh, to Rich, right? To Rich. Okay.
All right.
What do you mean?
We're just as a goof for seeing if you can
Same
get it.
one.
Bobo
Yeah.
gives you the clue.
Same one.
This won't count.
Yeah, Rich. There's no rules.
cheating,
We
Oscar.
can just fuck around.
Yeah, we just fucking around.
Yeah. We're
I
not.
just want to see if
Because he wants to
Dummy
gamble
couldn't get
so
one
bad.
fucking clue out.
Rich really does want to gamble.
He's itching. All right, Bobo. Let's see if you're better than Oscar and you could get Rich to figure it out.
All right, Bobo, let's go.
It's a little side bet going on.
You don't need headphones for this.
All right, go ahead.
It's going to fuck up your senses.
Go, Bobo.
Go.
All right, nigger.
People who my wife has slept with.
Rich,
Wow.
Rich, don't answer for me. All right, keep going, Bobo.
Keep going. Keep going.
They're not plugs.
Anthony.
Yes?
Anthony's hair. Hair transplant.
Anthony's hair.
Things you wash your frying pan with.
Things you wash your frying pan with.
Keep going, Bobo. Keep going.
Keep going. Keep going.
You threw him, shit dick.
Yeah.
He's using Voss's answers as his
I
category.
I know, we don't like that.
He's
Bobo.
on the other end of it now.
Keep
Come
going.
on, Bobo.
Give the clues. Rich hasn't gotten it yet.
Go.
Let's see things.
Come on.
Don't say it out loud.
Yeah, let me think. A casino.
Keep going. Keep going.
Not like the.
Keep going.
A blackjack.
Anthony's addictions.
Keep going. Keep
Things
going.
Anthony hates and loves.
Blackjack.
What Rodney King was beaten with.
Toodly do.
What they were humming when they were beating Rodney.
Voss is quit, man.
Trying to think
Come on.
Trying to think. What's wrong with the beer that we got?
Keep going.
Keep going.
Keep going. Keep
See
going.
what's wrong with the beer.
Come on.
that we
Come
got.
on.
Think about it.
Come on.
Mike Tyson.
That isn't no.
That's
No, you're
not
not
what-
giving the
no.
clue right. You're not giving the clue right.
Go.
That bitch left me with herpes.
You're not giving the clues.
Go. Keep going, Bobo.
Let me see you.
Oh, your music ran out.
That was 2 minutes of music.
Are we done, or you got one more, Bobo? You done?
Come on, one more.
One more.
One more clue.
Yeah,
go
go
ahead.
Go ahead.
Come
Go
on,
ahead.
one more
Yeah,
clue.
let's go. Yeah.
One more clue.
Well,
What?
damn you!
Rich, you got a final answer?
No.
Planet of the Apes.
Just one more.
Come on.
Come on. Think about it.
Come on.
Your dumb 7 shirt.
Stop helping him. Just let him think of one.
Go.
Stop giving him stupid ones, you dummy. Come on.
Come on.
Where'd you get the IQ shirt?
There's a 7 on it. Come on, think of one. Go.
Yeah,
go.
where'd you get the shirt with your shoe size on it?
Oh, Chip.
Come on, one more.
I fucking hate you. The other one's out.
Just go. Go.
I like guns.
What Anthony says.
Wow, did that take a long fucking time?
Well, how the hell does... I don't even want to say and get you guys in trouble.
Oh, yeah. Well, I
He
do
didn't say the adjective before it.
But I
That would have
do-
gave it away.
Well, I
so
do
you would have
say-
said damn or
fucking
or stupid or get out of my neighborhood.
Move.
Holy shit. The first thing he blurts out.
I would
That's
never
classic.
I turned and looked to who was coming through the door. I thought we were getting robbed or something. Like another radio show was coming to take over.
All right. Now we go back to Bobo and Bobby, the real.
God damn, man.
It's to those guys, right?
Yeah.
Who gives the clues? Bobo again?
Yes.
All right, Bobo, you give the clues for this one.
And
Bobby
Bobby's
has
got to
to
take his
guess.
headphones off.
All right.
Yeah, please,
Bobby, take the headphones off.
Bobo.
Bobo will look at this and not say it out loud. Then we will look at the so we could give the audience the
Right.
Sorry.
Surprised Jay Moore's not calling in
All
to
right.
steal the thunder.
This is Bobo jerks off to. Girls, Bobo jerks off
Are you ready?
All right.
Let's go.
Go.
Go, Bobo.
All right, Christina.
Keep going.
Keep going.
Philly Jen.
Keep going.
Let's see, Jennifer Love Hewitt. Lily of Run and Fez.
People who Jamie Kennedy have jerked off to.
Keep going.
Let's see who else. Heather Height.
Heather who?
Heather Height.
Come on, keep going.
Maybe that's why it wasn't funny.
Thanks, remember the list.
Who else?
It almost fucks me up to see him get
Snooky.
Snooky. Come on.
cunts,
Keep going.
fat cunts,
Oh, fuck.
fat drunk cunts,
No.
people with big fat cunts.
J-Wow.
JWoww, people with big fat cunts that shave their cunts.
Keep going.
She's uncomfortable.
Jersey
watching you
girls.
two.
Jill Nicolini prior to 2008.
Women who had self-respect.
People with hopes and dreams.
Melinda.
Jesus, people Anthony has banged. Yeah, no, because they're all overage. People Anthony has broken up with. People Anthony has given fucking AIDS to. People Anthony has fallen asleep on in a fucking drunken stupor. Then you'd have to say Opie, Jim. The audience, his family, Danny. The Escalade wheel.
The ladies at the bakery in my neighborhood.
People Bobby have credit with.
I like that.
Did such a good one. He spun around in his chair.
No, that chick at the bagel shop that chick at the bagel shop I go to.
People Anthony wants to fuck again. People Anthony's cummed in. Cummed in. Dakota Fanning. Selena Gomez 10 years ago.
Oh, this chick I was with in high school.
Chick you were with in high school?
Yeah.
Women who have committed suicide.
Anything, Bobby?
Come on, Bobo. Come on, keep going. Quickly, Pile.
Trying to go down the list.
Don't whisper the shit. Speaking of the microphone.
Keep going.
I'm trying to see that.
You can repeat some of them again.
Olivia Munn.
What'd you say about my mother?
Olivia Munn.
What the fuck are you saying?
Olivia
Mum?
Mum.
Who the fuck is Olivia? I don't know how to pronounce that name.
What Olivia would be if she fucked you? Mum.
Tell me some of the names. Christina.
Christina?
Yeah, he's back to the beginning of the list.
Let's see who else? Philly Jen.
Yeah, we just heard that. Heather Height, we heard that.
People on Pow Talk? People on Twitter? No. It's got to be something about Anthony's jizz.
The 8 girls that listen to this
has nothing to do with me.
Nothing.
Just no.
Jennifer Love Hewitt.
People with fat ankles.
She have fat ankles?
Yeah, huge
big ankles.
Oh, yeah. Just enormous.
Legendary.
Oh, yeah. She could have a fucking eagle tattoo around her ankle. Fucking huge.
Nicole from the mashup.
Stanley.
Was that chick on this show? Beer Money.
Beer Money. Hot chicks.
Yeah, it's this hot
chicks
chick
you want to bang. Chicks that Bobo is in love with. Chicks that Bobo wants to have sex with. Chicks that Bobo wants to see his awful fucking bubblegum penis. Chicks that Bobo wants to jerk off his fucking dirty jizz on.
Bobby! Damn. Wow. Again, the music stops.
Stuck on Anthony.
This is so much like $25,000 pyramid where they have a half an hour to answer.
Hey, man, we're just watching that clock. Shut up.
Believe me.
We got 1 hour to go. Shut the fuck up.
All right.
Who's next? Oscar?
Oscar has got to ask Rich Voss.
Let's have Bobo. Let's get rid of Oscar.
No, Oscar's good. Oscar's good. He's fucking hands just...
Oscar looks like he's getting ready to flip around. It's like he's playing for the fucking defensive line of the fucking Rams.
I want Oscar to give clues.
Okay.
I had to hack that one out. Fucking
You said fucking too many times.
Yeah, that's the
He
way.
said fucking, and then you used your hands.
The
Like
fucking
Oscar
defensive
has to
line
give
of
the
the
clues.
fucking Rams.
Oscar, you give the
Fucking-
clues.
Okay, all right. Cool.
Oh, shit. Fucking bakery. Rich knows a gem. People, Bobby is credit. Holy fuck, that was beautiful.
He dies. He dies right off.
Yeah.
I've never seen anybody go off a cliff.
He's on the top holding up a trophy, and then he just falls off the back and kills himself.
Right on a sinkhole.
And unlike you, I don't bounce back.
Okay.
All right, Oscar, cover your ears.
Shut up, like we don't attack each
Rich,
other.
cover your ears.
Oh, my God. That's great.
Oh, wow.
Let me see. Wait, let me see.
Take your thing off.
Don't look. Don't look.
I'm not looking. I'm not listening. I'm like my audience.
Words that Rich Voss cannot
Are you guys ready?
Yes,
Okay.
we are ready.
The audience is hearing the clues, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Call them and
Very
see.
easily. No, they're guessing right along.
Good.
All right, ready? Yeah. List.
Things I
No,
think,
yes.
You don't know how this game is played.
Someone explain how this
that
game.
Schindler wrote.
Take him outside.
You see the clue?
Just name some of the things.
It's not
on
past.
the clue.
Oh, okay.
Like
That's
let's just say
Okay.
the clue was things on a car. You don't say that, but you would say tires, wheel.
You don't say drive.
Yeah.
Right.
Patent leather shoe and a ribbon.
A hooker's fingerprints.
You know.
All right.
That's how you do it.
All right, cool.
So just
Team one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Wait, does he know?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
All right, go ahead, Oscar.
Shit.
Unless he needs to pass the Bobo.
Speech impediment.
No!
No!
Do you understand
You're worse than
how
Tippy
this game is
Tom.
played?
No, but I can't think of
You're
things.
not-
Shut up.
Things that come out of Rich Foss's mouth.
See.
No, that's
see.
not it.
That would be a cock.
That's not it. We go in and then stay until it dissolves.
Trade out.
What do you mean? He hasn't given me any. He
All right,
hasn't
let's see if
clues.
Bobo could do this better.
No, wait, let him try again. I feel bad.
Oscar.
I don't.
Doesn't know
Feel
how
bad
the
for the
words
audience.
played.
You're
how the
allowing
game's
Bobo to
played.
get back into this radio
How hard
show.
is it to grab it? How hard the game plays?
He can't grasp the game.
That's what I meant, grasp.
It's-
Not
Oh,
grab.
he's too
You could use
stupid
grab.
to grasp the game.
You think he gets it?
He doesn't get it at all.
He doesn't understand it at all.
Yeah, you shirt on
Oh, God.
It's a 70s.
Never played it before.
No one here did. What do you think? We fucking all played $25,000
No,
pyramid?
well, they do this Thursday nights at Anthony's house.
That's true.
It's on the schedule.
Look into it, Rich.
I have my fun here.
Oh, okay.
Everything else is business.
Yeah.
All right, Bobo, try it. Try it on Rich.
All right.
Show Oscar.
Don't
how
look
it's
at
done.
me.
Look at Rich. Stupid.
Focus.
Amazon.com. A river runs through it.
Okay. Movie. Amazon.com.
A Clockworth Orange.
Fucking movies. Norton quotes. Things Norton does
Keep
in his
going,
spare
Bobo.
time on.
Keep going, Bobo.
Ron and Fez.
A show with more listeners than this.
Louis Beans.
Oh, something. Oh, dumb mistakes I've made, or things Rich Voss has done in studios, or keep going.
Keep going.
See, Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, dumb things, words that Rich Voss has fucked up.
Yeah. Yeah.
There it is.
Bobo knows how to play.
Yeah.
He's Rain Man with this shit.
I know.
With
Takes the
everything.
comedy out of the room, but he knows how to play the fucking game.
He's a good opening act too.
Oh, phew.
Oh, yeah.
What? Something smells, right? Somebody smells?
Something smells.
Somebody smells like a sub sandwich.
Yeah, somebody smells like
exactly like with
Can we-
onions. The
can we have
fucking
E-Rock
purple
try to
onions.
find
Yeah,
the
somebody
smell?
stinks.
E-Rock,
Find the stench.
It ain't me.
Where's E-Rock? He's got to find the smell.
I smell it, mate. You smell like
no.
a sub?
I'm good.
Well, you also look like
No,
one.
it's not me.
Fucking Rich.
Jesus, Bob.
Governors tonight and tomorrow night.
Yeah, Oscar
Fucker.
smells like a sub.
Rich Voss.
Yeah.
Oscar
yeah, he
is
smells
smelling a little
smells
shamey.
like purple like a number 4.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah,
I think Oscar is marketing his new line of cocaine lace subs.
Hey, every time you have a thought like that, punch yourself in the face
It's a
and
good one.
rethink it.
Where's your mom so I get smacked on the
And I
face?
think he's marketing the
I
same thing with the coffee.
punch your mom's pussy so it never happens again.
The cocaine subs.
What did you mean by that?
Yeah,
What,
explain.
cocaine lace subs?
Yeah, what
what
do you
do you
mean? Like, why is he marketing his own line of cocaine-laced subs? I don't
Well, I
get the
guess
joke.
he seems like someone that might have snuck something. He's from Colombia, and there's been a lot of cases about sneaking the.
But why the cocaine sub? I don't get it.
we don't get it.
It was a Columbia joke.
Hey, listen, Horton hears a who ears. Jesus Christ, what do you wear?
You don't want to get on
Earmuffs,
Oscar's bad
pillows?
side.
Nothing.
Yeah, Oscar will fuck you up. Right, Oscar? Tell
Oscar
him.
gets
Yeah,
mad.
remember that little conversation we had outside?
Oh, shit.
Yeah, but I was just joking there, all right?
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I failed to see the comedy in that.
I was just joking, all right?
Oh, wow, Oscar, you failed at this game, so now you want to beat up the
What happened?
mentally?
He was talking shit about me before I came into the room.
So
No,
is
I didn't
everybody
say
else.
anything about you.
What? No, and I sat down, and then you said, no, nothing. I wasn't saying nothing.
Oh, he was.
Right, and then I said, hey, you want me to take you out the back, man, all right?
I didn't
There is
say
no
anything
back.
about you.
No, well,
We're on
that's-
8,
the alley,
48,
the alley.
49.
You can
There's
get
no
it.
alley. We're the whole. We're on
half
the
the Bobo.
36th
What was Bobo
floor,
saying? I didn't
too.
say anything. Someone said.
Take it out the window.
Someone had said I said something,
you to
but
the
I didn't say
bathroom, show you
anything.
who's who.
You know what? I'm not going to put up with this shit with this retard.
Oh, damn. Wow.
Damn, bringing Voss
Jennifer's in the mix.
Holy shit. Wow.
Bobo, what do you got?
Jennifer Aniston.
What do you got to say to that? That's not cool. Stick up for your retardation.
Yeah.
I don't know who the heck heard this. That
Language.
I said something, but I didn't say anything.
You sure about that, man? Because you know, I was.
I'm sure about it.
You were being really sketchy in there, man.
I am very sure about it.
No, man, I don't think so, man.
Dave's not here, man.
I was just laughing because I knew someone was trying to stir something up and make up some.
You just
some
made
rumor.
a Colombian joke about
You
it.
did.
You did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was only a joke.
You don't rank out a guy's heritage like
you
that.
said that
Sometimes jokes hurt. Ask Imus.
You said all Colombians deal coke and
No, I
kidnap
didn't say-
people.
I
That's
didn't
all
say
they
all
do.
of them. I said some of them.
You know why you're holding your hands? You're nervous, man. I mean, there's something's up.
Yeah,
man.
you're wringing your hands
Yeah,
together.
what's that about,
What-
Bobo?
what
Why are
is
you
that?
nervous?
No, I
Big
just have a
fat
habit.
Colombian threatening them.
I just have a habit of doing it. with my hands.
You ever hear of a Colombian necktie?
Holy shit.
That's right.
You know what a Colombian necktie is, Bobo?
That's right.
It's when
It's a piece of
Colombian
rope.
slits your throat and then pulls your tongue through the slit in your neck. It's called a Colombian necktie.
You gotta be wearing a suit with it, though.
Oh no,
Fucking
Chip.
Chip. I hate Chip here, buddy.
Colombians.
Hate him.
Colombian dress shoes.
All right, let's play another round.
Yeah, technically, it's Bobo's turn. It's Bobo's turn to
Kenny's
go
here.
after Bobby.
I don't know him.
Kenny's here.
Yeah.
What happened?
Kenny's here just to make sure everything's all right with his curtain pants.
Kenny says money.
Really fucking leave Black Holiday and Express drapes slacks alone. He has blackout curtain slacks.
These pants for you.
Oh, fuck. All right, where are we at, Sam?
I grew up behind the iron Kenny's pants.
Jane, these pants was my favorite on Saturday Night Live.
Yeah, see, it's these pants for you. Oh, you just did that one. Sorry.
Yes, I did.
In a moment, but I did it from a Bugs Bunny
I don't
cartoon.
care what you that's in your teeth.
No, they're new. You can't
Shut
go after
up.
my teeth.
Quiet.
All right, Dick Dunlap eyes.
Dunlap?
It's an old reference. Of course, it's a good one.
It's not a good one.
Do you know what it is?
No, yes.
No.
All right. Let's do another round.
All right,
go.
Sam. Go
It's
ahead.
Bobo's turn to give Bob Kelly hints.
Okay. Hand jobs?
Hints.
I'm winning.
Are you?
Yeah, because you went first.
Oh,
shithead.
All right.
It's not over yet.
I stopped keeping track
You
of the
went,
score
then I
an
went,
hour
then
ago.
you went. That's why you're winning.
It's like the
And
Special
do what
Olympics.
You do
Everyone
best.
wins.
Block the sun.
What is this?
That was all right.
Oh, God.
Bobby, take your headphones off. Bobby!
Plug your ears.
Bobby, let's go. You're good at this.
Oh, okay.
Dude, can you close your legs, Voss? I see your old man nuts. You fucking cranky ass.
Good. They heard it.
They heard it?
Yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Just
We're good
in
to
case.
go.
All right, good to go, Bobby. Good to go.
Okay. All right. Look, focus. Look at my finger. Look at my finger over here. Follow my finger. Follow my finger.
Right, let's see. I'll
Follow my
start.
finger. All right, go ahead.
All right, I'll start with the Danny.
Keep going.
My brother.
Gay men.
Let's see. Travis.
Midget hips. Travis?
Yeah.
Fuck. Beards. Guys with beards. Men with beards. Guys with
Who
beards.
else,
Guys who are beards. Guys who have beards.
D-boy.
Fucking people with no goals in life. Hermits. Come on! Come on, name
Hurry
up!
Let's see. My brother.
Your brother.
People
who
that
are better than
despise you.
Yeah. People that are
People
better
your
than
mother
you.
is prouder of.
People that have raped you.
Oh, wow.
Fucking Bobby.
Bobby!
Reaching into his childhood and pulling that one out. Jesus Christ. Got that one way too quickly. The neighbor. People who sexually abuse you because you're really Spanish.
Sneaking into your room. People suck your cock.
Hey, guys, we got Dana White on the phone.
Oh,
Man.
no! All right.
We'll continue with the game, though.
Yes. New York and
All
Boston,
right, he's
Jersey.
off the phone. Enough of the groveling. Let's get
We
back
like
to
the
the game. Jesus Christ
fuck is
already,
wrong
you
with you?
fucking brown-nosing douchebags.
Brown nose and what? I'm a fan of UFC.
Oh, God forbid we try to be friends with a billionaire. that could do something for us.
Yeah. No, really?
Yeah, I think so.
I don't think.
Yeah,
I think it's beyond repair. I think it's beyond repair.
Yeah, really.
I think
he
it's
takes
beyond
care
repair.
of us.
He does.
Yes.
Yes.
We've been to a million UFC shows, and it's unbelievable.
Is this more? Is this more of the fun you guys have together without me? I've never been invited.
You're not a fun guy.
Yeah,
you're just
you
a cost.
stink.
Fuck it. You're the type of guy that wouldn't even go get my tickets right now at foxwoods.com because you're a creep.
I would get them. When is that? Why would you do that
Nice.
to Jim Norton?
It's October 14th through 16th. That's not the issue here. So what? They went on sale 30 seconds ago.
30
Big
seconds.
fucking deal. Go get them. It's up to you.
When you said to him, can you buy tickets at the door? For my show tonight, not only can you buy tickets at the door, when
They'll
I'm
be
on
giving them away.
stage, when I'm on stage, you can still get tickets.
Oh, see, that's
You'll-
not good.
No, I don't know.
No, you're going to do fine at Governors this weekend.
Well, sometimes you do good in some places. Sometimes you do bad in places. I mean, like in Vegas, Labor Day weekend, I always do great. It's going to be
Yeah.
sold out at the Palms.
Yeah, what is it, a 40-seater? Sorry.
Playboy
Why?
Comedy
Don't be
Club
sorry
at
to
the
me.
Palms.
I'm just
Don't
sorry
be
to
sorry to
everybody.
the listeners.
Apologize to the audience.
Fucking asshole.
That's who you owe an apology to. All right, we'll break and maybe be back. I don't know.
Yeah, we
We'll
got to
see.
finish the game.
Yeah, we should finish the game. We got Ira, too, to stop by and say hi.
You guys are going on vacation, though. You could just leave after this, right?
We probably could. We probably could.
Let's go to breakfast.
Let's
Shut
figure
up.
it out. Stay
Me
there.
and you got something to do.
The Opie and Anthony Show on the Virus. Sirius XM.
Welcome back to Norton and Friends.
Oh, it's Norton and Friends.
Of course it is.
Yes.
Today my guests are Anthony Cumia,
Hi.
Rich Voss, Bob Kelly, and Opie are doing a little man-to-man comparing in the restroom. I say I give Opie an inch over Bob.
Yeah?
I might give Bob... No, I wouldn't
I'd give Bob
girth either.
girth.
No.
I'd give Bob the girth.
No.
Over
Hey.
Opie.
Quick question.
Might give Opie the length, though.
The guy that...
Saying that whose cock was bigger, yours or
Saying
Bob's?
whose cock is bigger when you're comparing in the bathroom just now.
Oh, no. I have so much shit in me, my kidney hurts.
That wouldn't hurt your kidney.
Yeah, it does.
Oh, Dr. Voss, hold it. Dr. Voss has
Are
something
you
to
kidding
say.
me? First of all, I was going for a joke, asshole.
Oh, I'm sorry.
But my kidney does fucking...
Stop apologizing.
I think there's so much shit that's just wrapping around.
Oh, I'm sorry.
So, Rich, you should have said, oh,
Were you in the
missed
bathroom?
it.
Yeah.
No.
What?
I'm doing a
going
cleanse
for a
on
joke.
Monday, though.
Are you?
3-day cleanse.
Really?
Yeah.
Is that what you
Fecal
call it?
matter gets
What is that?
reticulitis.
Reticulitis.
Hey, the guy that did the video.
Killer fluid buildup.
Build up.
We use Coke Logic in our movie, but the guy that did the video or the cartoon of Opie and I playing golf.
Right.
You know what I'm
that
talking
Coke
about?
Logic?
They build
No,
muscle
I don't know if that was Coke Logic.
I think it was Coke Logic.
I don't know if he did the one that we
Fluid
played golf, but the other guy contacted me at my email.
Right, well,
Rich at
fecal matter
richvoss.com.
has to be evacuated.
Would have to be drained.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's go home.
I just saw Ira outside. He's fucking great. Bring him in.
Well, Ira's going to finish
Not
up.
great.
All right, get Ira in there.
Ira's going to
I
finish
love
up
Ira.
Pyramid.
Fucking ear cancer.
You don't like Ira?
No.
What?
Ira.
What am I eating?
Oh, look,
business.
Bobo's
What
back
isn't he?
in. Ira.
Good morning, everybody.
Hi, Ira.
This is Ira.
Say hi to Rich Voss.
How you doing?
Really?
What's the matter,
What's
Rich?
wrong,
It's
Rich?
just over. It's too much.
Hey, Rich.
Is it setting your tribe back a few?
He's not even. It's just too much.
I was saying he is exactly what was on the propaganda posters Goebbels
I
used to
know.
put around Berlin.
Ahmadinejad wakes up at 3 in the morning with that
Bobo,
face
how's
in
your
his mind.
balls? How's your dick?
That's about the same as it's always
You don't have
been.
a dick.
Ira hates Bobo. I love this.
You don't like Bobo?
Ira, what's the weather forecast?
Weather forecast, it's going to be around 80 degrees today, 84 degrees tomorrow, and dog days of summer is with us all next week.
What about
up
the
at 90.
What about the skies?
Skies, beautiful blue skies.
How long does it take to convert?
Beautiful blue skies.
How long does it take to convert?
You don't want to be a Jew anymore?
It's just fucking, you bring in the worst Jews possible.
Exactly.
You, him.
No, we don't. No, we don't.
Oh, fuck.
Ira, what do you think of Bobo?
What are you going to say about that, Bobo?
Hey, Ira, do you know what the weather is going to be on the north side of Chicago on Labor Day weekend?
Labor Day weekend, it's gonna be very, very cold in your balls.
I love him.
You got fridge balls? Ira, do you think Bobo's good?
Bobo, I don't know what to say. Bobo.
It's that.
Bobo, what are you going to say for yourself?
Now, for one thing, I'm a straight person. I'm straight.
Are you gay or are you straight?
I said I'm straight.
I don't know about that. No.
So wet. Now I'm straight.
Mouth is all like, come on, Bobo, defend yourself. That's why you kicked off the show.
Right, I'm straight, and I was only asking to wet the weather because I might be there on Labor Day weekend.
I hope it's so cold you'll have to put on your earmuffs.
In August. At the beginning of September, you expect freezing cold.
Yeah, I expect freezing cold.
Battle of
the Wits. Got you, Bobo.
In Chicago.
Now you got to get him
I hope
back.
there isn't going to be any rain.
Ooh.
No rain in your... It's going to be very, very cold in your balls.
Oh, he nailed you, Bobo. He nailed you.
Only radio can find
It's not freezing there.
Say something back, Bobo.
I think probably my balls are more sweaty.
Oh, your ball! Oh my God! Ooh, God!
Shit. Well, most of the day I'm not in the heavy area.
Bobo's comebacks are horrible.
By the way, Bobo, why didn't you shave all the way? He missed the spot.
Yeah, you missed the spot on your neck.
I rushed this morning. It was one of those days where the lighting wasn't working.
Well, you need better lighting.
Yeah, you need to shave your balls.
Put on more lights,
More light on your
balls.
Right above the bathroom is where the upstairs neighbors use it.
All right, we don't.
Shut up. Go where it's sunny.
Bobo.
All right, can we finish Pyramid and get the fuck out and start our
I think we're
vacation?
done with Pyramid.
I think they should just fight these two.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we're hoping for, but it went nowhere.
Fucking Voss just
nowhere.
You're not used to your new
His mouth has a fluid buildup.
Yeah, it needs to be drained.
Yeah, he's got to
put a drain in.
Yeah, a lot of times the saliva glands.
How big are your balls, Bobo?
Oh, you're fixated on Bobo's balls.
How big's your chin?
Why is that?
How big is your dick?
How is
you want to have a dick off?
What'd you do today? What'd you do here today?
Today I was on the Jay Thomas show.
And what did you do?
Everything.
Like what? Give me an example of what you did on Jay Thomas.
Different things.
You don't remember?
Jesus. Yeah, talking about lot of things.
What? Give me one thing you talked about on Jay Thomas this morning.
Oh, this guy was on dope.
Who was on dope?
This guy was on dope.
Who was?
Are you carrying someone around, Rich?
What do you mean? I'm thinking of the character on Bugs Bunny. Would I throw him in the oven?
If this guy would have been dope, I would have had a contact high by now.
I'm going to use that comeback.
Probably would have sounded a lot different.
Bobo. Wow. Bobo, you got to fight for your place back on the show because
it would have sounded a lot different if supposedly, as he's saying, the sky was on dope. If that was the case, Ira might sound a bit different.
Wow.
Bobo, these guys are taking your spot on the show, man, and that's all you got? You got to fight for your life today.
Ira, I think there might be something you're smoking.
I think you're smoking too. Oh my God! Look at this, Manhattan to Queens. I don't believe this.
Did you end up smoking cock this morning?
No, I did not.
Ira's gay. We all knew it.
he's gay. You're saying he's gay.
Ira, they're saying you're gay.
Bobo, Ira said you're gay.
Did one of your prostitutes you were with sneak a Rufinol in your coffee this morning?
Never.
Wow.
I thought it was
Somebody, or was there an extra package in the last prostitute you had a business transaction with?
Never.
That's great.
Ira
Good
sucks.
stuff.
Oh boy,
good stuff.
Ira, what do you got to say to Bobo?
Was your last prostitute lying about her medical history?
Oh, you don't even go out with women at all, Bobo.
Oh, see, proving you're gay, Ira. That's good.
They're all great jokes from Bobo.
I've had about 5 over the course of my life.
Last week, Bobo, I brought up here 2 women. Who do you bring up here? Nobody.
Oh, see.
Man.
This is like granite arguing with marble.
That's funny. You haven't.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah, you want proof I'm straight. There have been many cases I've asked women out, but I've got passed out on. But
because they'd rather go out with you, Bobo. They would rather go out with me.
Oh man, he's a ladies' man.
Hey, you want proof? You could ask my mother.
Oh wow.
Oh, he's a mama's boy.
Proof of what? That a boot doesn't always work?
You fucked your mother?
Yeah, that's sort of what he was saying.
But
you had sex with your mom, Bobo? That's weird.
No, I didn't.
You had sex with your mom, you're
Why
saying?
do you say your mama? Your mama.
I didn't,
but you said you want proof. Ask my mother. So it means you fucked your mother.
Why'd you fuck your mother, Bobo?
It says she seen.
That's so wrong,
She seen
Bobo.
me ask her women
your
out.
Mother?
That's so wrong,
that's
Bobo.
really
No,
weird.
my mother seen me ask women out. It's proof I'm straight.
Why would you fucking do that with your mom?
I didn't do that.
Did you deep dick her?
I didn't do that. That never happened.
Ira, you think Bobo had sex with his mom?
Oh, Bobo. Hey, he doesn't have sex with nobody.
Except his mom.
No, I never did.
He's a mama's boy.
No, I never did.
Bobby loves this, Rich. Just go with it. Bobby enjoys Ira.
And then he's just like,
I never did.
Yes. It's like watching one of Norton's characters come to life.
I know, it really is.
That's exactly. You tell everybody that, right? No.
Oh, Chip.
Fuck, I hate Chip.
So now, Ira, who was on drugs on the show this morning?
Who was on drugs? This guy from Colorado.
And what did he do?
He was on drugs. He's on dope.
So what happened? What made it exciting on the Jay Thomas show?
Dope. He likes dope. Likes to smoke the weed.
Do you like weed? Do you smoke dope?
No, I don't.
Do you drink alcohol?
Weed. I drink alcohol. I drink wine sometimes.
Did you ever have drugs in your life, like back in the 40s?
Never whatsoever. I never had drugs.
How old a gentleman are you, Ira?
I'm going to guess 56.
How old a gentleman are you?
How old a gentleman am I? I'm 66 years old.
That's a great frequency in New York, too.
Thank you.
What's the frequency, 66?
66. WNBC.
That's right. WNBC.
WNBC.
Now BLS is that.
Yeah.
66.
But it isn't WNBC anymore. It's the Fan. WFAN.
I'm fucking hypnotized by when he talks.
Doesn't it hypnotize?
You just watch it like the Fan.
It's because his tongue is so big in his mouth.
Yes. So you talk about that. What else happened on the Jay Thomas show?
A lot of different things.
Like what?
A lot of different things.
What other things?
About cock, about this, about that.
What does Jay Thomas talk about? What was he talking about?
Cock? Well, the thing is that they were talking about dope.
Not for the whole show.
Not for the whole show.
You don't remember. You don't listen, do you?
Other things.
Other things.
Do you know Rich Voss? Do you know Rich?
How you doing, Rich?
Not bad. How's it going?
Great.
I'm a big act. Now, Jay Thomas.
What happened?
You know.
That's all I got.
I'm trying to eat a sandwich. Fucking carry this place.
Oh. Was he's not in the studio with you. He's
He's in California.
L.A., right?
That's
Do you get paid when you go in the studio? Do they pay you money?
something. Yes.
You get money?
Yeah, I get money.
How the fuck you get money? We're not getting money.
Fuck, we don't get shit.
I know,
you give me a half-ass plug at the end of the fucking
Jesus Christ.
But he's
Norton
on every 10 minutes.
I know.
What happened? We don't get shit.
Christ.
The fuck? We don't even get a commercial during the fucking thing.
And we thought,
here's getting coffee and fucking what?
What
Oreo
Coffee is very, very good.
Hold on, shut up. We're negotiating.
What happened?
Which is what Bobby and I would like.
They're paying people off the streets.
This is what Bobby and I would like.
What are you trying to
Every
say?
week at the end of the show, you plug where we're working. Like you know, at the end of the show,
like Foxwoods, October 14, 15, 16.
Yeah, like Vegas on fucking Labor Day weekend when I'm going to be at the Palms.
Governors tonight and tomorrow. But I'm saying, like at the end of the week, you guys should go. At the end of the show every day, go. Bobby will be here. Colin, Rich, friends of the show, just to throw it in at the end. No, it would help us.
Great radio.
You know what the fuck?
No, I wouldn't be great.
Why do you think Levy left the other place?
You could say Howard. Because he's an alcoholic.
Ira, what are your plans for the weekend?
What are my plans for the weekend? I am going.
You gonna have sex with Bobo's
the
mom?
Racetrack in Yonkers. Racetrack.
Oh, you're going to the racetrack. That's something nice.
Hey, do you like karaoke?
I like karaoke.
Would you like to do some karaoke this weekend?
I would love to.
Do you like swimming in a pool?
Swimming in a pool.
Do you like being a
sounds
target?
Wonderful.
Do you have swim trunks?
Yes, I do.
Really? Well, Anthony's having a karaoke pool party this weekend. You were more than invited.
All right.
I'll be
Give
in
me
Long
the
Island.
address. I'll be running over.
We could play.
I don't think you've run in years.
We could play Warsaw Ghetto 1938.
You could play.
What's that ghetto I don't like?
Oil Up the Pool.
1938. That's way, way back.
You want to sing a song?
Oh, fuck.
Does he sing? Ira, you sing? What song could you sing?
There's
We need
a
some kind of ending
moon
to this
out
horse shit.
tonight.
He's got a lot more talent than Bobo.
Oh.
That's all you know?
How's the song go? Sing a song.
Yeah, sing us a little song, Ira.
I love my calendar girl.
Come on,
Yes, sweet calendar girl. I love my calendar girl. Each and every day of the year.
Sing, Bobo.
January.
I don't know the words to the song.
Stop talking to his songs.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Ira. Go ahead. Finish.
Very nice.
Oh, there it is.
I know how to sing.
Welcome to Exploit Dumb 2 Radio. Your host.
Oh, my God.
Is Bobo's not in 2? What is Bobo?
3
There we go.
more minutes.
Patrice O'Neill will be at the DC Improv this weekend.
Yes.
So
Patrice is at the DC
Valentine.
Improv.
Yes, he is.
That's great.
Down the aisle.
What happens before vacation?
Yeah.
UFC Saturday night. UFC 118.
Yeah. My heart's in the world. I love my little calendar girl every day.
Where are they buried?
Every day of the year.
Where you going to be this weekend, Norton? Jim?
You know this part?
Digging Hitler back up.
Look, we wanted to leave at 10.
I work with him.
They insisted we stay here. All right, Ira, get the fuck out of here.
All right, Ira. Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Have a good weekend, Ira.
Thank you, you too.
Get the
Have a
plugs
good
in.
weekend.
Yes.
Enjoy it. I hope to see you next week. If I don't, have a beautiful Labor Day weekend, everybody.
Thank you, Ira. It's very
Thank
kind
you.
of you.
Cover all the bases and say have a
Very
beautiful
kind.
life, too, while you're at it.
That's kind.
who
And
the fuck knows?
Bobo,
No.
I hope the train on your shirt hits you.
He seems like a nice guy.
Who,
No,
Bobo
he's
or
not.
Ira?
Ira's
Ira,
cool.
I like Ira.
Yeah.
Ira's a nice guy.
Thank you.
I like Ira.
He's got a beeper.
I like that he pulls his
What do you
pants
want?
up to his nipples.
Huh? Oh, the paper?
Oh, boy.
There you go. You need
Thank you. Everybody, have a good weekend.
Now he's paid.
What do you need, a blanket?
Now he's
Thank
paid.
you. Thank
He's
you.
got to stuff it in his boots to keep his feet warm.
See you later, buddy.
Hey, Bobo.
He just took a paper.
Oh, my God.
I thought when he first came in, because I feel horrible now, I thought he was just an over-the-top character, but he's...
No, that's him.
Yeah, 'cause
There's
that's
some-
what Opie and
he's
Anthony's
kinda-
show does. They hire characters to come in.
Yeah, yeah.
Improv people to come in. All right, now do the character.
He wasn't hired. He stopped in. I thought maybe he was just a character. I don't know that he's mentally Bobo, and I feel bad. That
I don't know what he is. Oh, I just unplugged something.
Can I clear something
Hope it's the show.
Yeah. What did I unplug?
Your funny bone.
Jesus Christ.
What are you doing?
Funny bone. Oh, shit.
I'm taking all my stuff just in case.
I want to just answer something.
Can I have this monitor?
To anybody speculating, it was really that I didn't like Jackie the Joke Man.
When was that?
Just a couple. Let's just say if anybody happens to be speculating.
It's obvious that he didn't.
I happen to like Jackie very much. Believe me, I'd tell you if I didn't.
Who got that vibe?
Just saying, maybe it was relayed to me that somebody might think, not in this room, of course, that I don't like Jackie.
Who got that fucking vibe? That's weird.
Whoever thought that.
That was a great show yesterday.
I happen to enjoy hearing
Jackie
him.
was in yesterday?
Oh, my God. Yeah, I happen to enjoy hearing him very much. I'm not a Stern fan. It was interesting to hear that history. So you couldn't be wronger. I like Jackie very much.
That's weird.
Yeah, and he made me laugh.
Jackie killed yesterday.
Yeah.
I wish she was here today.
It was real funny. Damn. Look at us just packing our shit up.
Holy shit.
We're doing the show as we pack.
Well, just in case.
Why you guys?
I'm taking my shit and going home.
You guys are taking. Why are you taking a telephone, Opie?
I'm taking one.
Yeah, the computer. Why are you taking the
down
desk?
some of the flat screens?
Yeah. Why are you guys taking all the TVs and the rug and the lights?
How do you take this?
You hate him. What's the matter?
Dude, what the fuck are you guys doing?
Packing up.
Looks like this is the forever
Figure
thing.
it out. Yes.
Oh, fuck. I might as well bring my stuff in.
Where's? Is this? What is this?
It's a mouse.
A mouse.
Leave this.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
We're going on vacation.
For how long?
Vacation.
Vacation.
I love a good vacation.
Gonna be sunny all week.
Under clear skies.
90 degrees.
If that's the case, tell him to run.
Anthony has big balls.
Big balls. Bobo, 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 Bobo. He's got no balls.
Sam has a very twinky face.
Sam is flaming gay.
Gay.
Very gay.
Sam's asshole has a mouth on it.
Yes, he likes the cock.
Sam has soft lips to suck the dick.
Sam is a mulatto mongrel.
Sam has black people neck.
Sam's hair looks like one of my dogs before I brought him to the groomer.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh, you are a spoiler of all things fun.
2 minutes
Oh, he's gonna
over?
take my
Jesus,
title.
it's crazy. I'm on vacation.
Jesus, you're packing like you're in Hiroshima.
All right. They didn't pack in Hiroshima. They died in
No,
died.
They got leaflets.
Plenty of time
that
to
they were-
pack when that fucking
No,
bomb was
there wasn't
Exactly.
fucking leaflets dropped before.
Pack your whole family with a fucking
Yes,
dust
there was.
buster.
There was leaflets dropped.
Yeah,
where-
the
yes.
leaflet said 1, 2, 3, boom.
Yeah. The leaflet said,
Jesus.
"Put your fingers in your ears." It's going to be a loud one.
And if you want to hear 1, 2, 3, boom again, go to the Palms Labor Day weekend.
Oh,
Rich.
implying it's someone's going to bomb?
He never bombs.
Hold on.
Never.
Gem coming up.
Kills. When did I just work with you?
No, I know.
Go ahead, Bobo. Go ahead,
wants to
Bobo.
play one more round
All
of
right, go
pyramid.
ahead, Bobo. Go.
No, I'm
Go.
not going to say that. I didn't say that.
Say it.
Bob can't guess if you don't give him
Come
the
on,
clue.
give him clues.
All right.
Better not say it.
Say it.
Don't say it.
Come on.
Say it. No.
Bobo, you got it.
That's a fucking lawsuit.
You got to give him the clue.
That's a lawsuit.
Oh, that hurt.
No. Say it. You know, give him a
Go.
good clue.
Give him the clue.
All right. I guess yours.
Huh?
Say it.
Guess yours.
What?
Your
Your what?
mom.
Your mom what?
Say it.
My box.
Say it. Oh.
That's what you say when it's your last appearance.
Again. I get tricked again.
Oh,
man.
Get tricked again. I get.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Why would anybody like this show? Why would anybody like it at all?
Nobody does.
They all hate it.
This is just the meanest fucking shit show ever.
It really is.
It just sucks. It's
Just
the negative.
assholes.
It's like the fucking plasm in Ghostbusters 2. It's just fucking negativity.
Just evil. We just slammed the door. You know what?